All right. So I'm gonna have a randomly chosen person to give a really quick recap. Since there's 6 of you, I can just roll a d6. 2. Hey, that's Nayslayer.
Oh, fucking course it is. Let's see if I can even remember.
Just a real quick summary. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Cool, because I barely remember. We woke up, we were sleeping, we met new friends, one new friend Robot Man, one new friend Elf Man. Oh fuck. Oh god, we woke up. I don't even remember. We went into this cave thing, this cave system, and there were all these creepy fire creatures. And we wandered through the building, and we saw a shadow man that was doing creepy shit, and then we fought a bunch of shit, and then we encountered this other guy who said, "Here, follow me, there's a keystone down here," and we said, "Okay," and here we are.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Leave you just sped run a fucking recap.
Since 3 a.m., I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
that's
you're
fair.
good, hon.
All right, let me set those to private. Cool. All right. Yeah. Having some minor difficulties getting to where you are, it turns out that this way forward is just as volatile as the way you came, as there's this aura of fire elementals that seem to be permeating in every crevice of this place. And if you don't watch where you step, you may set something off and animate something. Or perhaps if you're careless with your magic, something can be brought to life that way. Suffice to say, with a group 7 strong, you have rounded this corner to this oddly blue-shaded lantern. Now, bear in mind, the lanterns up until this point have been magically lit, and this one's no exception. However, as you would approach this final bend, you would notice that it's a bit different from the ethereal, wisping, magically lit candles as the other ones. This one appears to be almost disturbed in some way, as if there is a separate influence on it. The wick is a bit more nebulous than the ethereal fire before, and it gives off this slowly pulsing bluish light. And as you round the corner, the area in its immediate illumination almost feels very humid. And as you can see to the east, you have a straight shot down this corridor. There are some lights that are coming from some strange motions along the walls. As you can see, there are a few obstacles that are present here in this immediate stretch. However, nothing appears to be jumping out at you. The way forward lay for whoever wishes to tread it first.
I got a quick thing. I'm pretty sure last time, this may just be me, these two... Hold on. Were they dead last time?
Yes.
They didn't have... Okay, because they didn't have the skull on them last week, so I figured I would ask.
Your computer is not too friendly with Foundry, I see. Regardless, yeah, these appear to have been crunched and stabbed. You imagine that this construct is responsible. It's facing away from its work and is staring very plainly at the wall here. You can see that there is a flicker of fire coming from within its carapace. However, it's quite dim compared to the other ones.
Right. I believe we already made the group stealth check to move down this hall with passive out of trace, if I'm not mistaken.
Which is still active, still being concentrated by Nadira, and is still actively giving a +10 to everyone involved.
Right.
Okay, cool.
I suppose we'll begin to move forward. Can I go ahead and make a perception check to make sure the path I'm treading is not going to cause problems?
Roll perception. You can see that there is this obvious danger that's here. It's as if this entire wall is seeping this hot, steaming, glowing material that seems to be rapidly forming and disseminating what appears to be vaguely humanoid shapes, but nothing ever quite jumps out. You think that you should avoid that. You can also see that the light up ahead there almost has this water refractive aspect to it, implying that going down this hall may expose you to a more highly concentrated form of magic in some way, the nature of which you can't determine from where you're standing.
Okay. I guess I'll be the first to start creeping forward.
All right. Any actions from everyone else?
I'll slowly follow behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll move too.
You're
I'll
just
follow.
walking, Dismas?
Yeah, because I imagine they'll be following behind me, so being on the ground seems like a good idea at the moment.
Okay.
I just have one question. Is Arathol just wearing like straight armor, or does he have like a tabard over his armor? Keo?
I'm sorry. What?
It's kind of like a cloth covering that covers the armor. It has like an insignia sometimes on it.
I'd say so, unless B-Man says otherwise.
Yeah, it's fine. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like definitely Dagny is gonna hang back and since you have stupidly high perception anyway, I will say you just kind of feel like this very small hand just kind of grip the back of your tabard.
I can feel it as if it was my flesh.
Hmm.
You would
I
carefully
mean,
take
you
your
feel
steps.
something grabbing the back, so.
Yeah. I'll take extra careful steps and walk slower so Dagny has an easier time keeping up with me.
Very well. As for everyone up front, you would see conversation pipe up from Idravok, the new elf follower that you have, as he makes his low remarks in a lower tone of voice. No doubt that the keystone is close, considering the permeance in the air. The nature of which I unfortunately don't know. We're all going in blind. One thing's for certain, if it's discharging this kind of energy even from as far back as here, suffice to say, it would be quite powerful, in theory.
Yeah,
gonna-
the fact that it's affecting these lanterns so heavily, it shouldn't be possible at this distance.
No, I've seen stuff like this before.
Could
Not
it
the first
affect...
time.
Oh, sorry. Could it affect our magic?
It is possible. Bear in mind that all of the discharge from these stones ultimately comes from the will of a single creature which is imprisoned inside. The stone siphons their life essence, and turns it into aura. It's quite ingenious. Dagny, you said you have experience with these things? To what extent?
Well, we experienced auric energy before. There was a haven similar to this, though it was more, I would say, aquatic in nature. There was a creature that we encountered that was making use of it, breeding or multiplying, as it were. We called it a mind meld. It was sort of a large head-like thing with a singular eye that seemed to paralyze them or stun them. It nearly killed one and severely injured another.
Well, should we encounter one of these creatures again, we'll know our enemy. At least you will. I'll trust your edge. It's in all of our best interests to rely on one another, regardless of our confusion of this world.
She just nods her head.
And for our front runners, I assume you're pressing forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
All right.
Before we do that, B-Man, could I make just a quick perception check just to see if I notice anything he didn't?
I'm gonna go off your passive because we already had someone check.
Fair enough.
Because you have really good passive. With a check like yours, you would see that this construct right here is actively being negatively affected by the high humidity here. It's almost as if it's actively being extinguished.
Fire
You
doesn't
notice
like water.
that the water is in the air is almost moving into this construct as if this is intentional, eliminating the threat. You also see there's a bit of tendril waviness to the water up ahead. It's a bit disconcerting.
I'll whisper that to our new elven friend, how do you pronounce it?
You can
Idravok.
hover right over the token.
Idravok. I will mention the wavy tendrils over here and how it looks like the creature here is purposely being slightly extinguished by the humidity.
You would do so, and he would acknowledge your warning as everyone else is made aware.
Another step
The way forward. All right. And destined, as you would take your steps with some pretty close proximity to this wall of molten water, so it seems, there would be a sudden jut out as an appendage would try to swipe at you.
You alrighty?
That is a 19, so it would lash out right in front of you, right in front of your face as you jerk your head back just in time. It looks like being too close to this means trouble.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that's...
I'll go
Yeah,
ahead
okay.
and grab-
I guess I'll body block for the people passing.
Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
ahead and try and pull Destin quietly in the line we're having so we have distance away from the volcano shit.
Okay.
That works still.
As the line becomes single file, taking caution to stay out of reach of this anomaly. The way forward lay to be tread.
Remembering what Erithal said, I'll go ahead and gesture for us to cling to the wall here and away from the water on the floor there.
You would get a good
Oh,
look.
what is...
And you can see that there is an outcropping here that descends downward into a puddle that seems to have some movement to it. It isn't reacting to you, but it's certainly an anomaly all the same. And as you enter this lantern here, it almost feels like you're pushing yourself through water. There's a heaviness in the air as you move forward.
Gotcha. Staying close against the wall, as far as physically possible from that thing, continue scooting forward.
It would writhe in place, but doesn't have any discernible reaction to you, as your footsteps, completely muffled by Nadira's magic, would not disturb anything here more than they already are. And you would make it to this set of double doors, which look very sturdy in their design.
What material are they made out of? Wood?
Reinforced solid wood with iron bracings.
These doors, are they just kind of, push and pull, or do they have handles, keyholes, anything like that?
Handles to be pulled with keyholes.
Okay, can I pop a gander through the keyhole, or attempt to?
You would take a look through, at least try to, and all you can really make out is there's this wateriness that's in and around the doors here. It's making it very difficult to see anything with clarity. Through the other side, you can see there are additional sources of light. It looks like the other side of this door gives way to a larger room. You can see there's some scattered about furniture. Perhaps this is some sort of congregation room for whatever operation was taking place. There's nothing that gives you any signs of immediate danger, although you do notice there are strewn about decayed skeletons that are along this floor. There's, going further east, a walkway that descends further down, and there is a deep ethereal blue glow coming from further in that direction.
Alright, I'll wait till everybody has caught up before slowly and quietly opening the door.
Alright. Everyone show me movements.
then I'll try the door.
You try the door. Won't budge. You take a look, and it's hard to decipher whether or not this door is locked, or if it's become so rusted from the permeance in the air that it is simply rusted shut.
I suppose first and foremost, I'll try and get my thieves' tools out and see if it is indeed locked. And if it is, attempt to pick it.
Okay, make a thieves' tool check. You would try to work the inner machinations of the lock, only to find that they too do not budge. It does appear that this door has been rusted closed.
Oh, I mean, we could try to force it, but we're gonna need some oil for those hinges.
The door's made of metal.
Wood.
It's solid wood,
Okay.
but it does have iron reinforcement.
That might not be a good idea.
Could fix that problem.
Anybody
Could maybe
got a
fix that problem.
trick up their sleeves to get this open quietly? Otherwise, we will have to force it.
Would smiths or tinker's tools work for, like, working out rust?
So, Smith's tools. If you're gonna be using Smith's tools, maybe that's what, like a hammer and like tools for metalworking. That won't be quiet. And as
Okay.
Dismas has already learned, which you bore witness to, the thieves' tools aren't necessarily helpful here.
That's really all I got.
Could I heat up the metal hinges and make them more malleable?
You can try that, certainly.
Does that work like that? Can I even do that? I feel
Depends
like
on
this is.
how you wish to try that.
I mean, it might make it easier to rip off.
That's true. If we're trying to be
Or
quiet,
bend it
it's
out
not
of the
going to
way,
help
you know?
subtlety.
Well, it might. You never know.
I'd say shoot dry. That's
Try?
Yeah.
That's the only
Okay.
good idea someone's got.
Okay, sure. I'll try to heat the hinges up. I'll try it. Sure. Let's go. Ah!
Okay.
Okay, well, I didn't want the rolling part, but you know what I mean.
I mean, you can do that either way.
Right. Okay. You would cast heat metal on the metal locking mechanism of this door. And there would be a hiss as the surrounding moisture would evaporate away as you form this sort of dry heat wave around it. As you all would notice that it begins to glow a rusty brown, and then a red, and then a bit of a fiery orange as you hear some cracking as the metal expands, and you hear a couple shifts and knocks as this door appears to be shifting and expanding until you would see a firm crack of these two doors becoming increasingly well parted. It looks like they may have done the trick. While this is happening, Cobweb, you would feel a bit of a slither by your little goblin feet as you see there is a watery tendril that is slowly outreaching towards you. Almost in a curious fashion. It seems to be coming from the puddle over here.
I'm going to pick up my foot very slowly. Sort of in like one of those cartoony mom poses, and we'd be like, guys, the water, it's moving.
Don't freak out.
It's trying to touch my toes.
Can't believe the water's Norte.
Get the
water's in
fucking
the
room
feet.
and let's go.
Seeing that, can I try and make this process go faster by kind of taking my long sword and using that to kind of help ease along and make this open up faster?
It seems as though heat metal's already taken its effect, and you would use your longsword, and you would, once again, try the door. Are you just using your longsword to pry this open, or are you trying, like, the handle? Like, are you just... Like, what's your approach, I suppose?
I believe you said the locking mechanism was kind of just melted open.
It's
Yeah?
not... What do you mean melted open? Oh, like, it expanded, the rust cleared off. Essentially, it's no longer stuck, is what I was trying to say.
Oh.
Okay. Trying the hot door after wrapping my hand in some cloth, because I imagine it's red hot.
It
I'll
is.
See if it is unlocked, and if not, I'll try and pick it again.
Give that
Before
door
he
a
does
click.
that, I douse the cloth in my water skin,
Ah!
just to keep your fingies
Mark.
from getting too warm.
Appreciate
You would do so.
And
The door would open, giving sight to, in clarity, the view that you had previously seen. There's some heavy permeation in this large, open environment before you. There is some strewn about signs of life in here, and signs of death in tow, with skeletons being present. There are tools and furniture that are haphazardly strewn around. So, signs of a conflict, no doubt. You can see that these lanterns are being affected much in the same way as the previous, to a stronger degree. There is a set of stairs that leads further down into what seems to be a large, cavernous chamber of equal size. And there seems to be something of an altar at the far side, a glowing blue stone, as you view it from this far away.
alright. I'll go ahead and quickly everybody to get inside and kind of gesture for Nadira to cut her spell.
Yeah, I stopped.
Once everyone's inside, I'll reclose the door so Waterboy over there doesn't get too curious and follows us.
Everyone
Before we
would-
continue with that,
Oh,
as I'm walking past, did I get a good look at whatever's in this little puddle over here?
You would get a decent look enough, as there is something that is creeping out from a body of water. It seems to be writhing in place, not necessarily paying you much mind, but those tendrils were outreaching towards you towards the latter half of that operation, as you and Erithal would carefully hop over the curious tendril. You can see there's a couple more that are starting to float outwards and in your vague direction. It's beginning to stir.
Okay, is it behaving in a similar way after when after the rings sort of gave off that auric energy and the creature started attacking? Does it seem like it's like a lack of energy, or that it's just being held back?
So you're asking if this is similar to the creatures that were sprang to life through the auric discharge from the rings way back? Question mark?
Yes, it was because it reminded me that after the auric energy and these things awakened, they would attack for a little while, but then they would act sort of lackadaisical in a way. Is it behaving that way?
It's not erratic at all.
Okay.
You would surmise just by that line of thought that the energy that created those beings back then came from the ring and were full of energy. This one's likely created, at least in part, by the keystone up ahead, or at least it had some influence in it, and thus is not as strong of a source of energy. Still, it does look capable should it be agitated.
Okay.
Alrighty. I'll guess I'll body block the door, kinda.
yeah.
Are you just keeping it open? Okay, you're closed.
Well, keep it closed, but I'll stay by the door in case it decides to poke through.
Alright. You would close the door, and it seems secure enough. It's gonna have to pull it open if it can even figure out, but you're not sure about whether it can do that. You close yourselves inside of this room, leaving you all free to act as you see fit.
Right. I imagine that's it down over yonder there.
There's no doubt.
Happened here.
I imagine that they attempted to use this to their advantage and poorly understood what they had in front of them.
Is this a mirror, or is that like a barrel with water?
That would be a barrel filled with water.
Okay.
You can see there's little droplets that are rising and falling in and out of it.
Auric manipulation from the keystone. Very similar effect, it seems.
Right. We ain't out of the woods yet, so stick close and don't go wandering off.
B-Man,
Mm-hmm.
may I make an insight check to see if, like, any of this, like, the effects from the keystone is, like... I want a vibe check, basically. Like, is it making me feel any different, like, magic in the air and whatnot?
That would be an Arcana roll to see if it's
Oh,
affecting your cognition, if that's what you're going for.
Ah, okay.
Can I-
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Can I assist him with that as I'm looking at it too?
Sure. Put your heads together and you share your thoughts. Go ahead and roll with advantage, Arathal.
Arcana... Oh god.
You stole
Hit the
Don't
plus
worry.
button on the right.
Oh.
That works
Oh.
too.
Okay, I see. Sorry.
Alright.
Either works, really. It doesn't matter. You would put your heads together and count your observances of this. What you do know is that what comes out of the keystone does have limited control by the creature that comes from within, more or less. What this creature's intentions are could be any number of things. You imagine it wants freedom and may be exploring its environment to find avenues to make that happen. As for its intentions towards a bunch of humans, you can't think of anything positive.
Especially with all these skeletons.
With that being said, could I do an insight check on, like, myself, I guess, to see if it has any effect on my crystal? Like, see if it's making me feel funny, basically? Any adverse effects?
Sure. Yeah, just, I guess that's insight. Ordinarily, we would just go off those Arcana rolls, but you're a special case, so go ahead and roll. You poorly understand yourself, let alone another keystone. Honestly, you don't know what to make of this, but you're looking at what this stone can do, and you're asking questions about yourself if your capabilities are of similar nature.
Alrighty.
If anything, you almost feel a bit inspired.
Ooh.
So do we just go up and grab it, or do
Well,
we
that
have like
depends.
tongs, or
Well,
is it
that
gonna blow up?
That depends on the creature itself.
Mm.
I've kind of seen how keystones like react. With limited knowledge of this stone, I'm not sure how the creature will react inside of it.
Idravok would speak up as well. I have worked with a few of them. I've tinkered with the one inside of the construct with us, and I've had some less than fruitful experiments with one other one. It's in a less than favorable state now, but what I do know is that can help us. But judging by how it's permeating so much energy, I would suspect if we disturb it, if we move it, touch it, it could... No, it likely will meet us with trouble. Now, I do
Proper.
have some methods to contain the stone. However, it will get more difficult before it gets easier. If anyone else is well versed in containing stone discharge, you're welcome to assist me and we can come up with a strategy. Otherwise, I'll try my methods. But I would suggest that you prepare for any undesirable effects while this tampering takes place.
Cool.
Alternatively, we could try to destroy the stone outright, and if the explosion doesn't collapse this entire mine, I imagine it would have some sort of effect on the way out. But that would be much of a last resort. I'm not one for being reckless, unless it's fun. And this doesn't sound like a fun idea, quite frankly.
Right. So when you say trouble, well, what the hell does that entail?
The
A
creature coming
manifestation,
out?
yes. With limited freedom in some respects. It really depends. Considering the amount of influence from this stone, you can expect a fight, more than likely. Creatures that are imprisoned by humanity tend to hold a negative light of those who resemble their captors.
With that being said, I'm going to use my channel divinity to restock some spell slots.
You do so, as
Yeah.
you would feel a quake within your own keystone, and it would permeate throughout your metal.
There we go. There's that. And
Amazon,
I
you're
can
breathing
use it
into your
twice,
microphone.
so I'm
Alright.
gonna do that.
Amazon,
Huh?
the mic. It's like
What?
right under your nose.
Sorry.
So, Idravit, what you're saying, if I'm understanding you correct, is we have the advantage to start that fight when we're ready.
Assuming that the creature hasn't figured out any ways to influence the environment that could trigger this. But if that's the case, I imagine it would have done so a long time ago. So, given the context, it seems as though advancing is on our terms. My question is, are you all prepared for such a thing? We don't know what's going to come out. And we won't know. Not until we try.
Is anyone injured? Need a
Are
moment
we
to
ever prepared?
I mean, should we check these other rooms or doors?
Yes, I imagine we should thoroughly inspect our environment so there are surprises when the time comes.
Mm.
If you all notice, I can see a discarded construct in the far side of that, based on the bludgeoning blows done to the crumpled metal of what once was some foreboding construct over there. I'd say that this creature is powerful, no matter which way you swing it.
Right. Let's check
Right.
the side rooms first.
Alrighty.
Alright, you are
I
trying
guess,
the door?
is this door similar to the other one, like it's rusted shut?
It does bear very similar make of it. However, this is an all-wood door. It's less reinforced than the other ones, so while there is some rusty components, you could probably strong-hand it.
I guess I'll try to, strong hand it, but also try to do so, like, peek through. Slowly, stealthily.
Okay. You
Sneaky.
get two hands firmly on it, and you would give it a firm yank as there's a loud crack as this thing would come loose. And you just have it open a tad, and you would peek inside.
Oh,
Close the door.
nope.
You are staring face to face with more of those fiery constructs. You can see that the pulse within their chests is all but a couple of embers, as they too appear to be in a catatonic state, seeing as they did not attack you when you did that.
Okay. So, do you want to try potentially destroying these in case the crystal somehow energizes them back if we try to do something with it?
That might wake them up now, and we don't know if the crystal's capable of doing that.
Yeah,
I think the
remember.
best thing we could do is just barricade this room and lock them in.
I agree. Dismas,
Hmm.
what if the crystal or being inside of it is keeping those things in their dormant state. I mean, you saw. Well, I told you about that. About the moisture in the air entering them. What if this is influencing it to do that?
There is a chance these things would maybe help, but that's not for certain. Whether or not
I'm
Just a
just gonna
thought.
get up to the threshold of the staircase, just looking at the stone.
You would look at that stone from where you currently lay, and you would see it in greater detail.
Blue.
Pretty.
Blue. I'm blued up it.
The resemblance to the keystone found in the High Crucible some time ago is quite striking. It's of a similar level of power, no doubt. Which, judging by what it did to that structure, you know that this is very potent.
Oh god.
I would like to barricade these doors appropriately. Like, was the
Okay.
door a pull open, or was it like a push? I'm assuming it was a pull.
It was a pull.
Okay, yeah, then I guess I'll put like a bunch of these barrels and boxes and stuff like that in front of both the doors.
Yeah.
If there are handles, I do see some rope, and I'll go ahead and tie those off to the handles together very tightly to
Okay.
deny kind of leverage.
You would take some time to reinforce a barricade on these doors and prevent access.
I would like to try to open this door. Also, as subtly as possible.
Well, I have to subtly force the door open, but with a little bit of elbow grease, you manage to pull it off.
Oh, more of them. Great, shut it. Cool.
Cool.
No thanks. I'll
I'll
just
go
gesture
and-
to the others that there's more over here. Lock them
Cobweb will
bitches
go
up.
over here and grab this table, moving to block these two doors up here.
Yeah, I imagine we'll do much of the same to this one.
All right. You would take the time to barricade the other one just as well, tying it off and putting heavy things in front of it. Easily done. It takes a couple of minutes of the time.
Over here, this was caved in, right? And I'm assuming we saw that as we passed by.
Ping. Oh,
I
yes,
did,
that
right there.
that is a cave-in.
Okay.
As for these barrels over here, Cobweb's just going to go around knocking on them, seeing if there's anything of use to salvage inside.
You would take some time to carefully pry these open, not making too much noise, looking to do your best work without pissing anything off. Roll investigation.
Gotcha. Oh, with my -1. Fuck.
All right.
And that's definitely a barrel.
The elf boy disappeared, by the way.
Great.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
Awesome. You all have encountered these crystals before, I take it.
I have.
God damn it.
Was there anything physical about, like, moving towards them that could trigger anything in your experience?
It
Ah,
has
there it
the
is.
ability to repel those it does not want to touch it. There's also seems to be some interaction with the spell called Silence. It literally shuts it off any other effects outside of it, or at least dampens whatever effects it has. But in doing so, it compromises the integrity of the stone itself. Almost like it was
Okay.
being amplified inside the cone of silence.
So, given my structure, do you think if I got near it, it would shut me down? Potentially?
I mean, you have a keystone inside of you.
Yes, but this
And-
is not my keystone.
Either way, it's possible that whatever effects this keystone's had are negated by the keystone within you.
So, with that being said, if we intend to start a fight or even just take it, do you think I would be the best bet to at least do some sort of interaction with it? Unless you all have some better ideas.
You're not exactly made of flesh and blood, so it's worth a shot.
Anybody else? Before something stupid happens?
Yeah, this is pretty advanced rune magic. I'm not sure exactly what would happen, but there's bound to be some sort of reaction, whether that's a loss of motor function on your part from the interference, or a full-blown manifestation as the, shit, I forgot his name. the elf over there, the dagger ear.
There's
Yeah,
two
that's
of
what
them.
he said.
Aerothol or
Idravok?
Idravok?
Or Aerithal.
Idravok, yeah, that one. Oh my god, they're multiplying.
Here, I have to
What else
re-up
is
my
it? Toast?
I mean,
token.
isn't our party like 90% elf?
There's only 3 of us.
Well,
I guess that
I'm
is-
including Idravak.
That's like less than 50%.
It's less than 50%. It's still only 3
I
of us.
never said I was good at math.
Yeah,
That's-
it's 40.
that's
It's
fair.
49.1%. I calculated it.
Anyways, Cobweb, while they were speaking and you were kind of calling out from across the room, you were searching those barrels and looking for things of value. There is a plethora of mining equipment, old setups for a bunch of torches. There's plenty of pickaxes in various states of usage and condition. There's a few that have some disgusting rots that you imagine is very, very old that at one point would have been food. But you do go to a few footlockers nearby, smaller crates. You would find that there is 60 gold pieces in
Ooh.
between all of them. Definitely someone had been bringing a lot of their personal belongings here, tending to invest in what could have been a new establishment. You would also find there is a strange dagger that you come across as someone's old possessions. It appears vaguely bloodstained and has this ritualistic wrapping to it. There's a small rounded copper pommel that gives it a nice decorative element and makes it terribly well balanced. You'd think this may have been a sacrificial dagger of some sort. And
Murder.
finally, tucked away in the corner in like kind of a longer footlocker, you would come across this nice looking staff that has a bunch of more nice looking clothing. And this staff has the head of a python and has a bit of a
Oh.
shine to its eyes.
Snack.
What is it?
That way.
Cobweb crawls into a barrel. He's like, shiny, and he walks out wearing a completely new ensemble. Just guys, you're not gonna believe what I found. As he walks over, he's got like a bowler cap on.
The ill-fitting outfit is like he's like a toddler in like his parents' clothes walking over.
Check
More or
out my
less.
new stabber. I got a knife.
So, are these stairs going up or down?
Down.
Okay.
These descend
Yes.
downwards.
Okay. I guess I'll take the head off the skeleton here as like a test to see if it'll just allow random like objects like that through. I'll kind of like bowling toss it into the cavern that the crystal sits in.
You're just like tossing it like around here.
Yeah, like around here, like bowling ball, just like rolling it in, kind of, sorta.
You would detach that skull and give it a toss. And Idravak goes, well, what do you... And then you just clunk onto the ground. It seems to be a bit slowed in the air a little bit as it would clamber onto the hard floor, and it would echo through the cavern. Wait a moment, and there doesn't seem to be any reaction. I suppose that's one way to test the waters, no pun intended.
And you said it was noticeably slow as it traveled through?
It's like it
Or
was
just-
going... It's not, like, ridiculously, but it fell a little slower than it otherwise would have expected it to.
Okay. Are we all set to potentially start something?
Well,
No.
the ball is currently in our court.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's no reason to start now. We might as well rest up, garner our strength. Because I have a feeling that whatever we're about to do, we're not going to be able to reverse it after.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably gonna piss whatever that is off.
Yeah.
Is it?
I would
Is
bring
it though?
up that other person we saw down here with us. Sure, we have time, but we don't have forever. He could walk through those doors any moment or blink on in.
Then we'd have two problems.
I will notice it if we take a long rest. I will notice anything that will happen as long as I can see it.
Idravak would kind of perk up at you mentioning this other figure. Who exactly was this? Do you recognize them? Are they unfamiliar as well?
Entirely
No.
unfamiliar to me.
Erithal, you were not with those four, and... Well, as for our construct, it came from a place for which I had originally discovered it. You're an anomaly, as is this figure they're describing. Perhaps there's a connection. Does that sound familiar to you in particular? Did you see this creature, this person, whatever it may be?
Me?
No, Erithal.
I saw whatever it was with the rest of them. Never seen anything quite like it before, at least. I don't think I can make an intelligence check, but could I to see if I remember anything like it? Or would that
You
be
can-
more of a history?
That would be history, and you can certainly try.
Alright. Ooh. Okay.
Wholly unfamiliar.
No, nothing's coming to mind. Can't remember. Well, not remember, but... Well, as Dismas said, unfamiliar.
Trouble.
I'm not good with words today, sorry.
It seems as though there's always more to interesting people that meets the eye. People who want to have a hand in certain events. I imagine that whoever that was, they understand your significance. What that may mean is for you to interpret. We haven't sat ourselves down and had a proper conversation yet, have we? But that is for after this is completed. I have many
Yes.
questions.
I don't think we have time to wait.
Can't.
Prolonged exposure to a field like this in such close proximity, anything goes. I sworn that in my sleep, tending to my previous keystones, that there are always whispers in my head, as if they had retained some vague ability to communicate beyond the dimension they reside in. Considering the power of this one, do you really value taking a rest? You all seem in good condition. Unless if waking up still has you more lagged than leads on.
Boy, this
I'm
guy.
fine.
Alright, let's do it then.
Destined.
Alrighty.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, before you take those steps, we need to formulate our coordination here. I can do my work to try to contain the discharge from this stone.
Like as he's stepping down the stairs, is the stone reacting at all?
Nothing discernible. Although, destined as you essentially take your steps to get closer, you can feel almost a thrum in the air. You can feel the power coming off of this crystal.
Does it remind me of anything? That type
Hmm.
of power, more or less.
Not outright, you just understand that it is
Okay.
strong.
So I'm thinking Idrivitz's approach is probably the best.
I would
I'd
say
rather-
we have someone with a lot of metal to them come with me. If it turns ugly, we'll have someone to be a front line. If we
Alrighty.
can approach without any immediate trouble, I can begin my work.
So, with
Look
that
at you,
being said,
it's like, and I just motion towards Destin, like Will Smith style, like
yeah, I'll
Obvious?
kind of like bodyguard style, like one hand, like my left arm around to go to his left shoulder, and then I have my right arm with my shield up, like bodyguard style, escorting him in case of potential explosion of some kind.
All right. Yeah, you essentially form up as you form a close duo. With him with the methods, you with the bronze, as you would begin your approach towards this keystone. And I'm going to
Man.
pause here for 30 seconds because I
Ah,
really have
motherfucker.
to pee.
Mm.
Just 30
Motherfucker.
seconds.
I was gonna do something.
Can we make that 5 minutes? I need to let my dog out.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. If something big's going to happen, might as
We're
well
gonna be
take us
sitting
some
here
sort
a
of
while?
break. Alrighty. Let's see if I can put this high AC and high health pool to work.
All right. Sorry about that. You are free to make the moves, Destin. You have point.
Man, before they do
Goat,
that,
Goat took off to go let his dog out, so.
Well, we're gonna keep moving forward.
Alrighty.
man, before they move on, just offering a hand to Idrovich. A blessing, if I may.
Your blessings. Where do they hail from?
Zula.
From your god.
Yes. And if is
His expression is pretty much what you see on the token. He looks you down for a moment. Given the circumstances, I'm willing to accept your offer.
I will cast Shield of Faith on him.
You cast Shield of Faith. Give me
Yep,
that
on
check.
him.
Mm-hmm.
May Zula protect you. Just so that's up there.
He's already looking forward. Right.
What? Alrighty. Yeah.
All right. Show me some moves.
Okay, I've stepped into the chasm. Does anything feel off? Other than, you know, the power thrum and the, I guess, slowness? Unless it doesn't really affect me.
That thrum is present, but there's no actual, signs of trouble. Just that you
Okay.
feel a bit as if the air is heavy. You can continue moving.
Yep.
All right. You would close the distance, and you can feel the emanation more strong than ever. And Idravok takes his careful steps as, for a long while, he would study this. Very well. And he gives a long look at this. And he would just lean over to you very, very gingerly. Tread lightly. The slightest quake will set this thing off.
Alrighty, with that being said, I'm going to insight check him, because I don't trust him, like, as far as I could throw him, which would probably be pretty decently far. I want to see if I can understand, like, anything he's doing to see if it'll potentially, like, he's going to set it off, or release whatever's inside, that kind
You're
of thing.
inspecting his body language for any signs of deception.
Nah.
He's wholly focused on this, and you can see that there is a bit of nervousness to him. As far as you can tell, he's genuine in his concerns. You
Okay.
imagine that with the power here, if he tried anything and something happened, whatever would befall all of you would also befall him.
Yeah, I mean, I've met zealots before that have the zeal of I will kill myself for any potential, being.
Idravak does not give off a suicidal cultist vibe.
Okay.
Alright. And you would see that he has this powder and a blade that he would begin mixing together and would begin running it along the edges of this small little circle that seems to have been inlaid into this altar of sorts as it's interrupted. You do see it flicker a bit as if he's making preparations.
I guess in case of potential backlash, I want to, like, ready myself to, I guess, dive to protect him.
Okay.
Try to body block, put myself in the way of some kind.
This would continue for about 2 minutes worth of time as he's kind of prepping the area. You can see the beginning of some sort of, like he's trying to make a small little containment field of some kind, as if a diffusal is in the works. And at some point, there is a bit of a flickery flash from the stone, and you see it discharge water that would suddenly cling as if surface tension would make it adhere to the stone, would discharge and would wrap around the stone and would flood itself outwards like a sudden fast motion waterfall, and it would soak the altar and the surrounding stone and would push you back as it pushes against your feet. And this happens within a second's time. Make a dex save.
Oh no, I'm bad at those. Saving throw or just check?
It's a dex save. Idravak will make one too.
Oh no!
Oh.
I told you I was bad at them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
Ah,
Oh,
he did better than
Wow.
me.
That is a crying shame.
I think either way, we probably get blasted back.
There would be this sudden torrent of water that seems to cling to surfaces. It's not like a water splash, it's like this weird water tension sort of outwards force. And neither of you were expecting this, and Idravak is going over there. You are going over here.
Okay.
And you would not stick the landing given you failed your save, and the two of you will take just 3 bludgeoning as you gonna land hard on the grounds. And with that, you being as big as you are, as well as Idravak, there would be a quake that would rock the stone as there would be a continued reverberance. And it begins to glow brighter and brighter and brighter before
Oh, I snapped my
Go.
helmet shut.
there is an explosion of lights and something would manifest out of the crystal.
what the fuck?
Oh, hello.
Who's that?
Hello, big creature.
What the fuck?
that.
That's a threat.
That's
It's
a
got
no
weird
blow.
little tentacle hands.
You would look at this aquatic-looking creature that would come out of the stone and manifest in full, that has these tendrils and fins, many of which seem to be adorned with a sort of jewelry. There's something like a headdress or headpiece that is along the top that has this golden etchings inlaid into them with these red, many beating eyes and sharp, jagged teeth, as it would create itself in full and would examine all of the humans standing before it. And after a moment of this greeting, if you can even call it that, it would speak.
Freedom. This is freedom. Orchestrated by surprise humans. Thank you. My imprisonment is reaching its end. You have my gratitude.
You would notice, by the way, that the stone is actively giving off this tether as if it is to project the manifestation of this creature. Any immediate actions?
Fuck that thing.
Could I do a history check to see if I would know of any of this creature that looks like this?
Sure. You don't know outright, but you know that this thing is very old and very powerful, and is definitely a entity of the old world that does have some establishment to it. You would imagine that this creature does not work alone.
The old world, huh?
I mean,
Mhm.
looking at this thing for me, does it like I see some things that seem familiar to me. Is it familiar to me at all, or does it remind me of Corral at all?
You would take a look at it, and the resemblance to an Abyssolith is uncanny, especially considering everything that it is wearing, as though to almost denote royalty. So for you, you see some very strong connections.
I will kind of step to the bottom of the stair here. And I will say to it, "You're an Abyssolith. I've met one of your kind before."
Have you now? And what business do you have freeing us after so long? Do you seek your own demise? Or do you wish to continue your unfinished business?
I'll just kind of look to Idravok, because she is generally unsure of what to say in this moment.
Idravok is disregarding you entirely and is wholly focused on that crystal still. You can see, even as you take your steps to get closer, that what he made is incomplete but is still functional. You get the idea that he wants to finish his work, and you get the idea that that's pretty important if you wish to avoid a conflict. But this thing is out now, and this thing is openly prying at you to invoke some sort of reply. You think that it definitely has old world grudges on its mind and is confused on what you said. You should choose your next words very carefully.
We come seeking knowledge of the old world.
You come come seeking knowledge? Why come here? This place is long abandoned. And you have knowledge of the keystone for which I was imprisoned. Explain your actions. Why do this? Not simply for knowledge. No, you have a purpose here. You have people you care about, don't you? In a place you're unsure still stands.
And this applies to everyone, by the way. I'll pause you for a second.
Yeah.
When this thing speaks, it's not coming out of its mouth. This thought is being emanated in your heads. And upon his words, you kind of feel that connection.
It's speaking in common, correct? To us?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, like as it's saying those words, she's sort of biting her lip, and she sort of instinctually will sort of like grab onto whatever part is grippable on Destin's back. Just
There's a lot of parts.
Yeah, I mean, she'll kind of grab like the nearest part that's like subtle but able to be touched, because she does that instinctually. And just staring at this thing.
What? Oh, never mind, you go.
We seek an escape from this place.
You speak to me about escaping imprisonment. Can you not see the grotesque irony in this dialogue?
I
have been
apologize.
imprisoned for a time I cannot yet understand, but I will. What be it then? You seek to use me as a tool for your freedom. Is that all I am to you? Is that all my kind ever was to yours?
I do not know how my predecessors imprisoned you in such a matter, but I am sorry for it.
Are you now? Really? And how does your apologetic nature right the wrongs they committed? Would bring back those who they took from us?
We are paying for it on the
No.
surface.
Perhaps you will pay for it soon enough. You speak of freedom. I propose an arrangement. Destroy this keystone and complete my freedom, and I will consider to use this permeating power to clear a way for you to leave.
That's not a trap.
Dagny. Does an abyssalith mean that it could potentially speak abyssal?
Think so.
Probably.
I mean,
I would like to speak to it in abyssal. And I want to... Tell me, Elder One. What part of the old world do you hail from?
Are you speaking this aloud? Like just...
Oh, I guess if it's
okay.
speaking through my head, I guess I will potentially do the same. In
All right,
abyssal.
well, you can do either
Alright.
way. If you're speaking, if you're replying to it in your head, you
Yeah,
are
I'd like to do it
speaking
in my head.
subtly. If you're talking back to it, you're doing it openly, and everyone can understand the dialogue. Either way, it'll hear you.
Yeah, I want to do it in my head.
All right. So you have this subtle dialogue where you send this within Abyssal, and its red eyes beating would fixate on you for a moment.
That thing within your chest. Oh, what a sight. I see they too make you a tool for their, well, whatever it is they intend to do with you. They gave you a body to mimic their own. Could you not see their conviction? It hasn't changed in the slightest, has it? You too have suffered by their hands. What say you? Do you too seek freedom from that disgusting form they've entrapped you in? Why don't you speak openly to them so they can understand clearly what they've created?
I'm gonna continue speaking in my head to it. I know not of this current form, but my imprisonment was of my own volition, because it was better than the alternative. This form is new to me, and I will continue learning about it as well as my past. You may be a key, since you also are part of the old world.
Roll persuasion. You would see its tendrils kind of quiver, and there's this kind of crooked smile that would come across its face.
How tragic. You are trapped, physically and psychologically. A failed experiment, perhaps.
It would turn its gaze to the 5 individuals that are behind you, destined. Its eyes would befall the little green man on the stairs.
What's up?
Look at you. Yet another. A victim of what they call civilization. Their home for you, if you can call it that, beneath rock and stone. Are you really much different? How they treat your kind.
I reach out to stop him from going any further.
Yeah.
No, I got it. Check it out.
Jesus.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, big guy, I'm just curious. Do you have any idea how long you were in that rock?
Time is convoluted in this prison. But I imagine those circumstances are coming to an end. I will get a scope soon. Unless, of course, if you care to enlighten me.
Oh, yeah, I was actually about to. See, the thing is, you want to escape from here and get to back to doing whatever you were doing. I'm here to tell you that is literally impossible. As a matter of fact, as we speak, the world is ending, and the tribes of men have been scattered to the wind. It is a disaster of apocalyptic proportions conducted by a vile other. We know very little of them, but we're getting there. What I'm saying is that in a tragic twist of irony, we are forced to work together.
Right. Let us work together if you are certain of your conviction. Destroy this keystone, and we can begin our bond. As the forgers of this new world the way we envision it.
Can I insight?
Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Oh, straight up, he is not one to be made a deal with at all.
No.
Any outcome. that is on his terms is bad.
Cobweb, you don't really get a good feeling about this, but you imagine if you do establish some sort of rapport with this creature, that it might work well with the other forces in the worlds, but that's a total gamble. And this ultimately is its suggestions. You can make of that what you will. Its gaze falls onto Dismas.
And look at you. You're no different either. It's curious how many they subjugate and imprison and belittle. What would become of the people deep below the earth? That hole in the stone was the only world left for you. And look at this. You found freedom. And they're already making you do their bidding. What of your people, Dismas? Do you think that your kingdom has the best interests of your people in mind?
Nothing in this world is perfect. But I have faith that there are good folk out there willing to do the right thing by them.
I ask again, Elder One. Where did you hail from in the old world?
I will do you more than just tell. I can show. But I will need freedom to do so. Talk tires me. Make your choice. Will we become bonded allies? Or do you only seek to use me then again for whatever higher purpose you deem good?
Do you remember another of your kind named Forsharin?
It is slowly turning to look at Idravok, but then it snaps to you.
Put my arm up protectively around her, because this is getting dangerous.
Continue to speak, human.
I've known the atrocities of what humanity is capable of. One in particular. Forsharin was betrayed by humanity and was forced into a mortal shell and tortured. I had the pleasure of knowing Forsharin in their mortal form. I could feel their hatred for humanity, and I could never understand why. Until now. To be forced out of your own body and forced to learn the ways of a world which you do not want to understand is very much akin to enslavement. I understand that. But I think even within her mortal shell, she could see the goodness of humanity. And I believe I showed that to her before her untimely demise. Demise that was ultimately out of my control. Whether that mortal shell still exists. I cannot say for certain, but her soul is potentially stuck in limbo, and I hate that for them. I wish that she were the one standing here talking to you, as opposed to me. Though you may not understand my intentions, do you understand that I understand how you feel, and how that revenge is very palpable. Unfortunately, I cannot allow that to happen. As she kind of glances at Ijavak, hoping that he's working on whatever he was working on.
Ijavak, through all of this, has been using you guys keeping it talking, and you can see he's very subtly behind his back, continuing his work. As you would see, what he's done is continuing to flare, but the progress is to an absolute crawl compared to what it was, because you imagine if he goes any faster, this thing will understand what he's trying to do. And oh, go ahead.
Well, I can see where the projection is coming from, correct?
It's just coming straight out of the stone. Like, the stone has become a maelstrom of just this weird energy that is ultimately creating the physical form of this.
Would you consider that a magical effect?
It's more of a yes and. Magic is at play, but there's something more, something interdimensional.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to try it. I want to be able to dispel this projection long enough in order for Ijavak to finish his work.
Not to.
Oh.
But has this creature straight up like threatened to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go kill humans? It more so kind of alluded to just understanding the new world. Obviously, there's a grudge from being imprisoned, but a straight up threat, who knows?
This rock is shit.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the let the motherfucker out camp too, to be honest.
Yeah, I kind of am too, just thinking about it and everything it's said and all that.
Okay.
He could just be tugging on our heartstrings.
So, I could, has there been any history of a connection between two of these keystones?
What?
Like,
What two?
could, Dagny? Theoretically,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. I
would
have
there
that much
be-
knowledge of Keystone. I don't
Okay.
think we've ever done that before.
I mean, I'd like to hear what it has to say in response before you go off shooting any spells.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna see if potentially I could get my keystone to, like, link to that one to see if I could get, like, trapped in some sort of loop with it of some kind, like some magical feedback loop that would keep him locked in there enough so that Ijavak could do what he could do.
Worth a shot.
Interesting.
Before we get to that,
If that's even possible.
before we get to that,
Oh god.
Alrighty.
you can see through your long talk, Dagny, and everyone else will see this. It has 6 beady red eyes. One set of them is fixated on Dagny, while the other 2 scans everyone else. And they kind of bounce between everybody, and then eventually they all fall back to Dagny, then to Destined, and all pairs of eyes seem to be rapidly bouncing between the two as there's a twisting on its face. And then, very suddenly, it whips around, and a tentacle would go for a strike against Ijavak, who is in full concentration mode, trying to subtly do his work. Let's see how that happens.
It's a good thing I cast that spell on him.
I'm willing to bet it probably does.
Oh no.
That 2 extra AC, please.
He said, "Oh no."
For
Yeah,
a
it's
26,
Hold on.
not so much, as he would get whipped by this tentacle and would be sent across the room, taking the bludgeoning damage. And you can see that interrupted what he's doing, as there is a buckling by the stone. The eyes would notice that and would go back towards Dagny, and then Destined again, as it speaks in a grumbled, irritating, seething tone.
You speak of Forshaven and Ragni. I can feel it. Forshaven's lifeblood is in your veins, Silverhide. Why is this? And in your mind, you disgusting construct. Ragni, you are but an experiment of it. Why is this? And even if you were to give convincing arguments against this, your friend has proven more than clearly that you have no interest in working alongside me, only buying time to prime conversation. I will offer you the courtesy of one chance to rectify everything here before I slaughter you all.
Cool.
I'd like to grab Cobweb and kind of drag him at least next to me, if not behind me. And then I want to try my magical, crystal speak feedback loop idea.
Okay. Roll charisma, because you have no idea how this works. Nor does anyone.
That's true.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No.
You're not really sure what you're doing, and you see the plates in your chest clatter a little bit as there's a little embarrassing flare of your keystone as nothing happens, but you just backed up Cobweb, took a defensive position, and clattered your plates a little bit, and this creature looks at you with a clearly identified signal of aggression.
Can I? God damn it! I didn't want to speak over him, but I did want
Sorry.
to call out and approach slowly.
Listen, buddy,
Of course,
it's
I'm
too late. Roll for initiative.
Fucking go.
God fucking damn it.
It's goblin time.
Now I feel high.
Mid. I will settle for mid. Oh, God. No bad music.
Alright.
Okay.
Mine should be at 16.
I'll correct this.
Whoa, where'd he go?
And it did that cute thing again, where if I
Bye-bye.
try to update your initiative, you disappear into thin air. Love to see it.
Hey, that's fine. He can be invisible.
Toggle combat state. Christ. 16 is what you should have. I am going to hit escape. Then hit this. Then hit this. And not hit backspace. Instead, highlight the value. And not delete you again. I'm assuming you're right there. Okay.
Yeah, but he's not facing the right direction.
There. Jesus Christ. Okay. At the start of the initiative, you all would hear a sudden cacophony of loud bangs that are coming from the barricades that you guys had created.
Oh,
It seems like something is
I knew we
trying
should
to
have
break
destroyed
out.
him. I knew we should have destroyed him when we had a chance.
They are very strong, and you can feel the splintering of whatever was behind there. You imagine that, well, your barricade was a good move, but you're not sure how long it's gonna buy you time. Dagny, you're at top of initiative. This thing is
Alright.
clearly trying to kill all of you.
Alright, she is gonna go ahead and cast Shatter at 3rd level.
A boom.
Starting off strong.
Alright,
Nope, I didn't mean to put it there. I wanted it on top of him.
I see. It's the only thing in there. Alright. It makes a Constitution saving throw. Would fail, and
21 Thunder.
would take the thunder damage as you would give off the... Where is it? There we go. As this loud bang would echo through this cavern and would be ear-shattering to pretty much everybody as it takes the damage. There we go. Let me check one thing real quick. Alright, alright. At the end of your turn, Dagny, this thing would
layer
rear up.
action.
Yeah, the legendary actions. As destined, there is a tail coming at you.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's a 28 to hit you, buddy.
Ooh,
Okay.
I would like to use Runic Shield. Let me ping that for you.
You're gonna have to ping that for me, buddy, because I don't know what that is.
There we go.
I don't know why I clicked that.
Are you just assuming the attack?
Yeah.
Alright, 28 to hit you instead.
Oh, no. Well, what it does is, you can use your reaction to force the attacker to roll the d20 and use the new roll. So when someone's hit, you Runic Shield, and it basically gives them disadvantage.
Wait, is it using the new roll?
You would use the new roll, yeah.
Okay, so that's
Reroll
not
and use the new
disadvantage, essentially is just redoing the
reroll.
attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Hope it's not worse
My god.
or better.
This thing is not pleased. Ejavok would rise. And you can see that this thing, its hatred is focused on particularly Dagny and secondarily Destined. And Ejavok, once again, is using that. And is gonna move over here. And you can see he's trying to reposition himself to continue his work a little bit more forcefully, a little bit more hurriedly. Destined.
I'm gonna cast Compelled Duel at it.
Ping it.
You are crazy.
Let's see. Duration.
I'd rather it hit me than anybody else.
Oh, wisdom save.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, so hopefully
Oops. Nope.
Does
I do not
something.
mean to roll for him. I need to roll for you. Alright, that's your bonus action. Come on, buddy. It would succeed.
I figured it would.
Alright.
I guess. I don't know. Let's see. I kind of don't really want to move closer towards it. I can't cast another spell. I guess I'll ready in action. If it can even move closer. In case it does.
What are you readying?
I guess it's an attack. I don't have anything else I could really do to, like, block
Alright, just a
it,
melee
really.
weapon attack. I got you.
Yeah, basic attack.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it is going to make a attack towards Destined. Nope. Wow. These dice are being really, really nice to you guys. That is not going to last, I don't think. As it would ping off your armor harmlessly, as this thing would shatter its teeth. Dismiss.
It reached forward and bit? Bruh.
Well, guess because I'm not allowed to talk ever, I'll hop over and rage, claw, and then attack it 3 times.
Okay.
Go.
Reckless, if I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, all those hit. Okay.
31.
That is, let's see, 12, 20, 31. Okay. As you would strike it thrice. Make 3 Constitution saving throws.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Let me see. The DC is that. You have failed your con save on one of them, and you would become diseased. And while diseased, you can only breathe water. Now, this room has this watery air to it, so you feel your lungs kind of buckle for a little bit, but you don't breathe, so you're not really affected at the end of it. But you're still diseased technically, so I'll put a little sure.
Let me look at my sheet real quick. Just double checking something.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just seeing if Danvers had anything for diseases. They don't. But yeah, like you said, I don't breathe.
Yeah. So you can feel this thing's mucus on your claws seep into your skin, and you can feel it writhing. However, there doesn't appear to be any adverse effects given your unique biology.
Alright.
I think it has 1 legendary action left. Yes. At the end of your turn, it will go for a tentacle attack against you, Dismas, in response to bullshit.
It has advantage.
I would like to use my improved flare to make that a straight roll. Can I? There we go. The flare basically makes a creature who is, if they're immune to, well, yeah, it's a flashbang. If they're immune to blinding, it doesn't affect them.
Is that like a once per short or long rest thing? 'Cause it doesn't say that.
I can use it up to my wisdom modifier, and then I need to take a. Let me double check. I think it's either short or long.
I gotcha. Okay, just as long as you're keeping track of that.
Yeah, I only have 1 left after this.
Let me see. All right. Straight roll then, and yeah, that's a 22. That'll beat your 20.
Yeah.
I tried.
As you take. Oh, he fucking rolled really high.
Oh.
You take 22 bludgeoning damage as that thwap would hit you square in the face, and you get briefly dazed.
That's it.
22 bludgeoning, yes.
That's how.
Oh, that's an action.
Rage. So
Rage.
Yeah.
All right, and that brings us to its turn proper, as it looks down all of you very hatefully.
So it seems some things never change. Let me be your first to make a real difference.
All right. That's 3 more attacks coming towards Dismas, since you're the closest.
Oh my god.
Let's see how it does. Are those straight rolls or with advantage still?
Let me ping the thing. Until my next turn. So
they're
with advantage, yeah.
okay. Buckle up, buddy.
Hurt me, daddy.
Okay. Let's do this. That's a 19, and a 19, and a 20!
Oh shit.
The 2 19s miss, and only the 20 would hit.
No, the base roll was 19. That's a
Oh.
28, a 28, and a 29. I'm sorry to report.
That's fine.
Oh.
Okay.
Liar.
I'm gonna roll some dice now.
Throw me some numbers.
Alrighty, I guess I'm gonna...
Dismiss
Do
shall
something.
die for the party's sins. Let's go.
25, 35, 39, 49. That is a grand total of 57 bludgeoning damage.
What's half of 57?
28. As you would be just completely pummeled over and over as this thing is unleashing all of its rage upon you. Nadira.
Fucker! What's the range? What's the range? I was prepared. I'm sorry. 60 feet. I think I'm within 60 feet. I'm
You
double
are, you're
checking.
fine.
40 feet away from it.
100%.
Cool, cool.
100%.
Sorry.
You can use
sorry.
the ruler tool, which is this.
Sorry.
No, you're
You're
fine.
fine.
I'm being helpful.
I'm doing this.
Where?
This.
Where?
Place measure template. I
There
guess.
it is.
Yeah, that.
Whoa, what's this?
Ooh.
Oh, Wither and
knew
Bloom.
it
Oh,
is.
that's a great spell.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Alright. Each creature of your choice in the area must make a con save. Vegetation. One creature of choice in the area can spend and roll one of its unspent hit die and regain. Okay. Alright, so it just makes the con save in that case.
Oh, I didn't roll dice, so I guess I have to roll dice too.
It rolled a 20.
Fuck. Okay, so it takes half the damage.
Yep.
Alright,
it rolled
so
a 2d6.
3. I did it third
Or-
level, so 3.
Oh, a 3d6, okay.
I don't know why I thought it did it. Guess not.
Oh, 5
Okay.
necrotic.
5 necrotic.
And then dismiss if you want to spend one of your hit die, you can.
Oh,
And then you add your spellcasting modifier to it.
Which is +4. So whatever you roll, +4.
Cleverly done.
9 plus
so
4.
9 plus
13.
Excuse me, sorry.
4. Okay, added the 9, so I just add another 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm actually gonna back up
Despite that
just a
assault,
couple
I'm
of
doing
feet.
pretty fine, actually.
Okay.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
Cobweb.
Oh yeah, it's goblin time. Okay. 20 feet of movement. Near. Oh, this is a big job.
Can I say something to Cobweb as I see him running in closer?
Sure.
Kind of just through gritted teeth. Don't touch it!
Yeah, turn down this music a little bit.
Is it too loud for you guys?
It's a little loud.
I lowered it.
Oh,
I got
it
louder
working.
again.
How's that?
That's good.
Cobweb, are you what are you doing? You're going big?
Yes, I sure.
Because I have to go manually update your token when I do that, so let me do that now.
E.
Is this enlarge?
It's goblin time.
Goat,
It's
you there?
goblin time. Huh?
What?
I think.
Yeah, you
Weren't
said
you
you're
trying
gonna
to say
speak something to him?
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just repeat it. Dismas said, "Don't touch it. It does something to you."
Right, alright. As he picks up a big rock, and he's going to basically attempt to shove the big bastard away from the raised dais so that, Idravok can continue his work.
Alright, that's the shove action then.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be contesting athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, and advantage, let's see. Oh, that's what's up.
Dirty 20.
Alright, it will make a...
Also, he's not big as you want him to be, I don't think. He's, like, tall.
No, the token just changed. It didn't, like, grow.
It's 2 by 2 for me.
I guess it's just a bug for us.
Here.
Yeah.
I'll make him small again.
Didn't
and
do
then
anything.
I'll make him big again.
Mm-hmm.
It like
No,
moves
whatever.
it.
Whatever, yeah, just move, whatever.
It's fine, we
Yeah.
understand
Let's
it.
continue. That's fine.
Yeah.
Semantics.
Alright. I have to make that roll, excuse me. Acrobatics, or no, athletics, yeah.
Athletics or acrobatics?
We will do this. Well.
Big
You
push.
ain't going nowhere.
Oh,
I told you
Yeah.
those low rolls weren't gonna last.
Damn it,
Shut up.
okay. Well, check it out. With my second attack, I'm gonna shove again. Ah!
Alright, we'll do it again! No way!
Let's do it a second
I-
time.
It looked like it was about to be another crit.
Oh,
No, you got
shit.
him that time. Alright.
So just move him 5 feet.
Alright. You shove him.
Uh-huh. And then I'm going to get closer. Oh, whoops. I'm going to get closer. Action surge. One more shove. I'm sumoing him, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're shoving him again. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead and go roll again.
yes.
Shit.
Oh, hey, the crit, like,
I didn't even
cracked
need
the
it.
screen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, there it
I
is.
see that.
I just saw it, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, you got him.
Eight.
As you push him
Push.
yet more. Alright.
Technically, wouldn't Dismas get a reaction?
That's
To
not
attack,
forced,
or-
No,
forced
it's
movement for
force
one thing
movement, yeah.
is no,
Ah,
and
okay.
he's still within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything else?
Then I'll move my last 5 feet and just stay here, basically.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
All right. And at the end of, let's see. Oh wow. End of your turn. A tail is coming at you in response, Cobweb.
Oh shit.
Hanky.
Well, god damn it.
Ooh, let's go!
Oh.
You're getting stupid lucky. Aerithal.
Okay. How much, how do the barricades over here look? Just from a quick glance.
They're about to break.
Very well. I will... Which one is this? I'm going to drop concentration on Shield of Faith on Idrovich, and I'm going to instead cast Spirit Guardians. And oh god, wait. One moment. How does Spirit Guardians work again? It didn't.
Dang it.
Should let you place a guardian in a space.
No, Spirit Guardians is an area of effect. It,
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, I'm
10
thinking
foot
it's
or
another-
15 foot circle.
Oh
You're
shit!
thinking of
Was
like
did I cast the wrong
like
spell
something
then?
protector or something like that.
I thought it was centered on you. Okay.
No, Spirit Guardians is centered on you. It's like a 10 or
Yes.
15 foot aura around you, and it hits everything that comes near.
Yeah.
That you
Yeah,
don't
tab
count
over
as
the
an
spell
ally.
book, and when you cast something, hit the little D20 icon. There you go.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cast it just yet. They float around you to a distance of 50, so they follow me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I will, and it is 20 feet to get there. I will go over here.
Okay.
They fell, Okay, when a creature enters the area or starts its turn, I will wait there for them.
Foot around the distance of 15 feet for the duration. If you are good or neutral, this. Okay.
It will be angelic, by the way.
When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected.
Oh, yeah, of course, naturally, the entire party is immune to it.
Alright.
Because I'm not a dick to the party.
Could be.
Alrighty.
It's not illegal.
Be the spinning top of doom we know you
yes.
can be.
The betrayer.
I'm gonna represent.
Bruh.
Bruh. I'm gonna represent that area of influence with a light. As 15 feet.
It's a ghost.
There we go.
Just spooky.
I brightly glow.
Alright, at the end of your turn, there is another attack coming towards Cobweb.
Oh shit.
Big ol' meaty tail. For a 20.
For a 20.
Unnatural, of course.
Let me runic shield that. Because I have 2 more.
Could you go into some detail on what exactly that does?
It's that again. He's making you reroll.
Yeah, it's a reroll.
Okay. It is now a 16.
Oh.
That beats your AC.
It sure does.
Alright. As you are taking 14 bludgeoning damage as you get thwapped.
Oof.
Alright, that's
Roblox oof sound.
2. Okay. Top of the initiative after that. You would hear a crunching noise as those barricades, the north and south, would collectively fail. And you would see the work that the Abyssallith was doing while you were having that conversation.
Oh.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go.
Oh, are they starting their turn?
Oh fuck.
They're
Correct.
entering combat.
Uh,
Let's see here, hold on.
Yeah, they get hit.
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, I can work with that.
Alright. The Spirit Guardians proc when they start their turn
Yep,
or when they enter
starts
the
their
area?
turn or whenever they move into it for the first time on a turn. And half speed in the area.
Alright, it's not their turn yet, they're just in the fight now. That would bring us to Dagny.
okay.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Trying to think here. Like,
Speaking
finish
entirely
it.
out of character, gonna kill another one of Bryn's kids? Or at least try to?
Lord, fuck off.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'd worry about it a little bit.
Well, yeah, it's because you're Brandon.
See, I could do one that does more damage, but I know it probably is not going to work very well. So, fuck it. We're going to cast Magic Missile at 3rd level.
Okay, darkness.
Yes, magic missile.
Yay.
So, 17 forced
On whom?
on the creature.
Big guy.
Big guy, okay. Yep. That's force damage, very nice. Alright. And at the end of your turn, we got one more attack coming towards Cobweb. 16! Yay!
Oh no.
Let's see how much this hurts. 12 bludgeoning as you get thwapped once again. There is a certain elegance to this thing as it strikes you, as it would serpentine in the air with the permeance of this watery air around you. It's almost as if this thing floats and uses the full inertia to kind of give you this really precise thwap as you get hit with the full force of its body movement. And that is Idravak's turn. He's going to make an Arcana roll as he is trying his hardest. And he rolls a 6. You bastard. You fucked up. Progress on that is slow. Perhaps if the creature is weakened, it'd be easier. That brings us to Destined.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cast Branding Smite. So, whenever it... I don't know why it rolled, but it's whenever it hits. Like it, yeah,
Alright.
It does a thing only if I hit. I don't know why it rolled for damage, but there it is.
Okay, so you're immune your weapon with that.
Yeah, so it only actually procs that, I guess, 9 damage if we keep it.
Yeah, I mean,
When on the next hit. And then I move forward. And doink doink.
Oh no.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, your first one did hit, so.
Yeah, so then it adds the 9 damage to it. And I guess it glows 5 feet. And if it can become invisible, it can't until the spell ends, which I think, let's see.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute, yeah. Okay. And if it's going to try to disease me, I'm
You're
immune to
immune.
disease.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about
Because of Paladin and because of my construct. I'm double immune.
that. Okay, so it'll deal the extra 9 radiant damage. That's 15. Second attack will miss. And then we don't worry about the con save because of what you are.
Correct.
Alright. Dismiss, you're up.
Second verse, same as the first.
Two hit.
Nice.
25.
Okay.
And this is magic. And that is my go.
That brings us to this thing's turn. Alright. Let's see. Who's looking the weakest? That would be Jolly Green. 3 attacks coming
shit.
towards him. Alright. Two are going to hit you. As you take a grand total of... Yeah! I get some high damage up in here.
Oh.
That is 33 bludgeoning as you get pelted.
Yikes.
Oh. Ouch.
I'm still up though.
By how much?
I got 31 HP. I'll be fine. I got my second win. We'll be
I
alright.
didn't hear the no bell, bitch.
There's nothing left but snarling hatred coming out of this thing's mouth. It seems as though it has no more words to exchange as it is concluded on its thoughts on humanity. That would bring us to...
That's fine, I'm not a human.
Well, yeah. Well, he doesn't seem to be a fan of you either.
That's
Brings
fine.
us to the minions' turns. Boop. Alright, this one is moving forward and sees a wild Nadira. As you're going to have a couple of trident attacks that are coming your way, I'm afraid.
I
Great.
shall use my final flare to disadvantage on one of them.
Okay.
You and G.
I got you.
So, incur disadvantage on the first one.
How many are there?
There's 3.
Okay.
Cool.
Regrettably, all 3 would still hit.
Great. Love it.
God, bitch.
Love to see it.
Take a grand total of
Oh.
25 piercing. As you get poked a lot.
Okay, that's fine. If you insist.
That brings us to the other one's turn. It's in the light
It's
of
in
fuck
the
you.
dinghy.
Alright, what's it
Does it
doing?
make a save, or is it just straight damage?
Let's scroll up and find out.
It makes a wisdom save. On failed, it takes... On success save, it takes half as much radiant. Do I re-roll it, or is it just the 15 the entire time?
We'll just stick with 15. It's the same spell.
Alright.
Alright. This thing's it's a elemental construct. It's still rolled a 19. Jesus.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, so it takes 7 then.
Hey, damage is damage.
Yeah.
There we go. Is it just the damage and that's it, or is there no like disadvantage or anything like that?
There's all that's other. They have difficult terrain for the entirety of the aura.
Luckily, it only needs to move 5 feet.
Oh,
It's going to turn you into a kebab. You got some trident attacks coming your way.
no, don't do it.
What's your AC, my guy?
16.
One would hit.
One hit.
Take
All right.
6 piercing damage, and is that spell concentration?
I believe so. Let me double check. Yes, I will make a con save.
Yes.
I'll do the con save and then. Oh, just enough.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Oh,
Wow. You almost lose the light, but you feel yourself flare up last second and catch it before your
Zuul
ethereal
emboldened me,
guardians.
bitch.
Before you, yeah, exactly. You feel a light almost come from the beyond to shine your guardians, as what otherwise would have sent them to oblivion, they hold true. Nadira, poking guy ain't too friendly.
It's tiger time.
All right,
It's morbing time.
Morphin time.
my morbid time. And because I don't want to have to do a bunch of bullshit, we're just gonna slap it down on top of you because sure.
Hey, cool, fine. I'm gonna hit him with a claw attack. Well, I'm gonna try, I should say. Awfully
Okay.
presumptuous of me.
It's a metal man. Ooh, that still hits.
And he has to make a strength saving throw against a
Okay.
DC of 14.
We'll take the damage. Here comes the strength save. DC 14. He rolls a failure.
So he is now prone, and I get to bite him.
All right. Boop. As you knock this thing over.
Bite. Ignore the roll. Well, it hits either way, so. Plus another 13, please.
Very nice.
Consume the fleshy bits that reside inside,
Delicious.
if any.
Fuck you, asshole.
As you're biting and rending this old metal that seems to be animated by this congealed, glowing water from within. All right. Let's see. At the end of your turn, Nadira, another big ol' meaty tail's coming towards Cobweb.
Ah, shit.
Damn it.
Here we go.
27.
Fuck!
You
Okay.
take 16 bludgeoning damage as you get beat
Alright.
upside the head again. You
Okay.
get dazed. You can see
I
that
didn't
there's
hear
some
no bell. We're good.
There's a spray of blood that comes out of your nose, and you see the blood kind of hangs in the air a little bit and forms this pink mist. Alright.
Need it to be my
Cobweb,
turn.
how are you going to respond to such an aggressive move?
Fuck, man. Alright. Well, first of all,
That was Mom.
I'm gonna second wind. Let's see what we got. Let's go.
Hey.
Let's see
Like it never
here.
happened.
Let me just put that
quite
healing
literally,
in.
I didn't hear no bell, bitch.
Okay. 2 rock attacks, I guess.
As you pick up 2 stones and beat him with it.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Woo!
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, come on.
It would expertly weave out of the way of both, getting increasingly agitated.
I guess I take out my shield and I wait.
Equipping a shield
All
for
right.
action.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. all like equipping, unequipping, all that kind of stuff is an action.
This creature is intelligent enough to go for a weak link and a second tail attack as it uses its second. Let me see. Yeah, it's a second legendary action. It's going for you again.
Alrighty.
That is a 16. Meets it, beats it. Unless you have a trick up your sleeve.
Yeah, I was about to say I have one left. Reroll it.
Okay. We will re-roll.
Please don't crit.
Yeah, it would be funny if it made it worse.
Shush.
It rolled even higher.
You fucking
crit, though.
shit.
We put
Alright.
the energy
Well,
in
I
the
mean,
universe.
hey, you know what? It didn't crit, so that's good. That's
That
fine.
is an additional 21 bludgeoning.
Oh, is it fine?
Yeah, we're still up. We're still up.
You better.
I am
Alright.
at 11
Good.
HP though. I
We're
might
so
need some
good.
healing.
I need to get to you then.
Alright. It has one
Someone fix it.
Alright.
Oh, don't worry, I'll fix it.
Right.
That brings us to this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Hold up.
I think you moved the wrong one.
Okay, there's that one. There's that. Wait a minute.
You moved the wrong one, didn't you, by accident?
Yeah, the
Wait,
one on the
what?
left was the one that should have moved first.
Yeah.
I'm highlighting what. Wait a minute.
In the first set of them, one's on my side, one's on his side.
Alright,
Second
I
set,
guess-
same thing.
The turn doesn't ultimately matter. And like, where do they go? I don't think. Hold on. Okay, that 5 is that. This one is this one. That's that one. Okay, yeah, I just moved the wrong one. That's not a big deal. All right. So we'll
Wisdom
just have
save
the other
time.
one move.
Wisdom save time, baby.
Yep. It'll roll a wisdom save.
Oh.
Fails. Takes the full 15. And we'll stab you thrice.
Oh, no.
No way.
Did I just
Yeah.
get crit?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
Ow.
You have 16 AC, so 2 would hit. We will start with the crit because that was up first. As you are hit for 14 piercing damage. Reroll that con save. You gotta get a 14, I think, because that's what the damage value is.
No, it's 10 or half, whichever is higher.
Oh, half, right.
so
okay,
a
so no,
DC
it's
10.
that's still 10. Excuse me.
I need to do some quick math, sorry, I apologize.
You're fine.
I'm... Okay. 51 minus 14... Alright. That hurt.
Come on, baby.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh man, you are just holding on as you can feel Zula's light
By the skin
guiding
of
you
your
in
teeth.
this moment. Without that, you surely would have been faltering by now.
Come on, baby.
All right. Second attack is coming at you and we'll hit with a 22.
Oh my
You
god, that
take-
was one attack.
11 piercing damage. Roll con save again.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, baby. You got this.
Yes.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Hmm.
All right, that brings us to this one, who is not in the Zula beam. He's running up. I'm gonna stab me a cat.
Fine.
Get me a cat kebab.
Chinese
1, 2,
food.
3. What's the cat AC?
12.
12. Unfortunately, all 3 hit.
Shocker.
Alright, that's 15 plus 8. That's 23 piercing.
Okay. I have to math.
Yeah,
52.
math is fun. Alright, and at the end of its turn, we got one legendary action left, and guess what? It's going for the tail. At a 21 against Cobweb. Will hit.
That'll for
Unless-
sure hit.
Give a trick. 17 bludgeoning.
Alrighty, I'm down. Fuck.
Alrighty, I'll get towards you.
As you get, you lose your footing in the watery thing, would send you flying across the room in a similar fashion to your friends who had a similar fate. Alright, you're small now. I hope that showed up the right way for everybody. 'Cause
Yep.
it sure as shit didn't for me.
It did for me, the recording.
What the fuck, my guy? Alright, hold on. What?
Oh, he
Bye-bye.
killed him!
And as he disappears into the void,
Cobweb is gone
One.
forever.
he has become one with the ether.
There's some serious disconnect going on. What was your initiative, Cobweb?
I believe.
Oh, he had a
shit.
30?
No,
No,
he
I
was,
had like what was it? It was like a 12 or something.
All right, that's
We
fine.
could scroll. Can we scroll all the
What
way
the
that far
fuck?
back up?
No, he was.
I'm gonna refresh my page real quick because your token just like super broke. What
Oh,
the
fuck.
hell?
He had a 12, yeah.
All right.
Hooray for scrolling. Also, since he's figuring this out, is there a way to hide, like, measurements? Like, so only I see them, so it doesn't bother you guys?
Not that I know of.
Okay. I think he was a square closer.
It's like right there.
Hold on,
Okay, I
hold
could
on.
get to him.
Whatever. Update combatant. We are setting you to a 12.
Oh yeah, he was after me.
And you are down. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say this is a good point to take a 15-minute break as we put this fight into limbo before we get back to Arathal.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. 15 minutes, we'll reconvene at 10:01.
Eat.
Excuse me. Sorry. I don't have healing word. I thought it did.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
I've got a quick question for you. Is Dismas technically undead? Or no?
Maybe.
Okay.
Who knows? You've known him for like what? Not even an hour?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, I just wanted the prayer of healing. I can't do it now because it takes fucking 10 minutes, but yeah. Just a question. We'll figure it out.
I mean, you did see Nadira heal him with that spell earlier, and that seemed to affect him.
Oh, she did use prayer of healing?
Wither and
No,
Bloom-
Wither and Bloom had the healing part.
Well, this prayer of healing specifically says that you can't heal undead or constructs. So I didn't.
Who knows?
So that's why. But whatever, I'll figure that out later.
Critical coming from a construct.
I mean, I can't even heal myself with that spell anyway. It counts as everybody else, regardless of me being a construct, which is weird.
I slammed my keystone in the car door.
It explodes. An unspeakable hellish creature breaks loose.
If only Destin didn't flinch, we wouldn't be in this situation.
I mean, I wouldn't count it as flinching, but yeah.
I slammed my Eldritch Horror in the keystone. Well, it wouldn't be a session unless fucking Cobweb goes down, so we got...
I was gonna say, the amount of times I brought his ass back up, I'm glad I'm not the only one that can heal now. It's not
Hey,
solely my
don't worry
responsibility.
about it. I got him.
I've healed his ass so many times.
I'm supposed to be hit. I'm the tank.
How many hit points does Dismas have?
That's pretty metagaming. I would say I'm, like, above Bloodied, and Bloodied is, like, half HP, so I'm above that.
Oh. I'm just more thinking because barbarians have high hit points, usually.
Dismas is kind of built to be self-sufficient.
That's true. Well, he's also got the, dampier part. That helps.
That's what I mean.
Self-sufficient. That is what you meant. Whatever.
He's got a teething problem, is what she's trying to explain.
Teething problem in his tail king.
Before y'all start ragging on Cobweb, let me just remind you that he has come further than any goblin has the right to.
Yet you're somehow
I
always the
guess.
first one to go down in a fight.
Yeah.
Always.
Hey, that's fine though, as long as he can get back up.
I always envision, no matter what, whenever you're knocked down, somehow, always, you fall into the Family Guy death pose.
No, literally, yeah.
Like, it's... No matter if you get, like, shot with a spell, whacked by a tail, or stabbed, you fall into that pose. Alright. I've yet to go down as Dismas. Will this be the fight that finally does him in?
Hello.
Oh my god! Amazon!
Oh, let's see if I can find the image I'm thinking of.
Oh wait, I thought I hit it twice. No.
God, I'm laughing!
How did we have the same brain cell?
We always do. That's why we're playing sisters in the other game.
No, that's not what I want.
It's like, what?
Every time, please, we're consistent.
No, Yeah.
Are we having a fucking giggle, are we?
I can't find the image.
Yeah, we were just talking about no matter what, whenever Muda goes down, it's always in the Family Guy death pose.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
that's.
yeah, he does have
I
a
guess
point.
that's
He
what
is
I'm
the
looking
goblin
for.
that never gives up.
Honestly, his tenacity is fucking terrifying.
Do the unthinkable, the impossible, roll,
Yeah.
If I can't find the image, but I'm just envisioning him permanently in the the pain scorpion, like that fall. Where
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
feet
yeah, yeah.
up in where it's folded over, feet up in the air, face planted into the ground. He's just like that. His legs are sticking up in the air.
Jesus.
I'm glad somebody like understood what I meant by that.
Yeah. Jesus.
Just give your demon a minute. I have chicken nuggies.
You're good.
You child.
Mm-hmm.
With the honey mussy.
I was thinking about it, I'm like, lazy. Yeah, the second that keystone opened and it manifested, it became an instant game of chess. Every move, everything that was said, you were buying time and distracting him, so, you know, Ichivaku could do his work. The fucking monster was buying time because it had its own schemes that it was doing, subtly.
Yeah, it's like that, you know, the fucking black and white spy, old fucking cartoon thing. It's like that.
Oh
But
yes,
Spy versus Spy, yeah.
Yeah, where we're just like.
Oh, I
shaking
miss that show so
hands,
much.
But they have knives behind their back at the same time.
That's
one
really
of us,
how that went, to be honest
One of us
with you.
has a bomb, the other one has a gun. Yeah. I feel like this was probably going to be the outcome. It just depended on whose terms. I don't think we were ever going to get away from this.
You don't know that.
Well, I'm saying I feel like that.
Well,
It is 101, and shall we continue?
come on. Alright.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna die.
I would certainly
don't.
hope you have the will to live, Erithal, because it's your turn.
What are all these squares that suddenly just popped up?
Ignore that. Can you?
Down there, yeah.
You should be able to like
You should
right
be
click
able to
delete.
click- you should be able to right click on your own thing and hit the delete key. I would hope.
There it is.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome.
Apologies.
You do have permissions. Awesome.
Yep.
Anyways,
Sorry.
Erithal.
I really wish that we could hide those type of things so that we only see it, like the.
Yeah, nice. Anyway, it's my turn.
Mhm.
Spitting out a bit of blood. Zula Lights embraces us all as I'm going to channel my divinity.
Hey.
Let's go.
One moment. It's a 30-foot radius from me, and
Whoa.
everything needs to
Holy
go ahead
shit.
and make me a con save, or take
Oh.
18 radiant.
That's all four of them. My God.
Yo!
Oh, it's actually all down there.
Yeah, I would say that's all
Each
6.
hostile creature.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah, there's
Hmm.
only 4 that are hostile.
There's only 4 active threats here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the save DC?
Con 15.
3 of them fail.
It's half as much on a successful save. So 9 on success, 18 on fail.
Okay.
Kaboom goes the light bearer.
Do you want me to delete this?
Please.
Okay.
Wait. Does it have any additional effects?
It does.
No.
Damn,
Wow.
he's did a shit ton of damage.
It's just damage.
And it dispels magical darkness, but I don't think there is. For some reason, it's not letting me select it.
That's okay. I got you.
It's a really fun effect, though.
I like that. As your radiant light as you think back to everything Zula means to you, and you feel that warmth in your chest you're so familiar with as you begin to glow, and you explode into radiant righteous fury. And Adira, you would see that as the symbols of Zula illuminate on his cloak, and part of all four of these evaporate upon contact.
Lit. Literally.
Awesome.
Anything
I'm
else?
going to do it only because I am pretty wounded. Shit, actually, can I see anyone in there from here?
I can get Cobweb if that's what you're talking about.
Okay,
You
if
can see
I move,
Dagny, and you can just see Destined.
if I move there, which won't proc anything. Oh yeah, no, I only see those two.
Yes.
All right. Has Destin been hurt?
I'm good. Save it for somebody who really needs it.
Oh, Dan,
Well,
you're
I
fine.
mean, I
I
kind of
am
need it.
perfectly
now.
fine.
I need to use it on myself,
Yeah,
and this
you're-
is an AOE.
You're stopping them from eating our asses and flanking us. Heal yourself, man.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cast at 2nd level Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
8 healing, better than nothing.
Hey,
Yep.
hey. What's your
What?
healing word?
Yeah, what is your healing word?
Oh god, why you gotta put me on the spot? Fuck. Fuck it. Illuminate.
Alright.
Cool.
As you illuminate this room, your wounds, and sear the water permeating in these constructs, is you make a shit ton of a difference. Very well played. Alright.
Just spitting out blood there. Just.
How many legendary actions do I have left? I have one. Alright. At the end of Erethal's turn, Destined is the subject, one of two, of this thing's ire, so he will prioritize him.
Bring it.
Here comes a big sloppy tail.
Floppy toppy.
That's a 27.
Nah, it doesn't hit. I refuse. I refuse. That's fine though.
Disgusting.
Fuck!
Are you okay?
Fuck!
Quit, dude. Stop with the mouth
Eat those
vomit.
chicken
you can
nuggets
mute-
too damn fast.
It's like hiccup burps.
Dude, you have like a mic arm that you can move to mute yourself. Just do it.
Sorry. It's just like they all came out like rapid fire. As you hear Cobweb burping out his own blood in the far corner and it resonates in his chamber, you take 10 bludgeoning damage from the tail.
That's fine.
Tis but a scratch for a metal man like yourself. Dagny!
Oh yeah.
How damaged is this guy looking?
It's just about bloody.
Cool.
Yeah, I think she's gonna go ahead and go for it. She's gonna just kind of sticking to the wall here.
Alright.
Gonna 5, and then 15. Gonna go in that corner right here, so. And looking this over. Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and yeah, use her bonus action to summon the Cartographer Core.
Oh my
What?
lord. As you extend an open hand and you would manifest the Cartographer Core to your hands.
And she's gonna go ahead and sort of raise it above her head. And I imagine like making sure that it opens enough to be able to not only sort of absorb a bit of the auric energy, but focus it on the Abyssalith as she does the she uses the
The shockwave.
the shockwave of cosmic energy.
Alright.
I don't think we've done this before.
You
That is-
open this thing.
That is a DC 17's con save.
All right, DC
Cool.
17 con save, and due to the nature of this thing being cosmic energy, it being such a sudden attack that it couldn't possibly foreseen, and its distracted hatred, it's rolling this with disadvantage.
Cool.
On save.
Sorry.
It rolls a 13 and would fail.
Alright, so that
Murder.
is 8d6? I mean,
88
8d8, excuse me.
Awesome.
force damage, and it's paralyzed.
Yeah, that's 34 force, and it is paralyzed.
All right.
Ooh, that works for me. I think, if I'm thinking how paralyzed works.
As there's a white flash, there's this crackling static like white energy that would radiate through the room with a... And this thing becomes paralyzed.
And I'll just look to the others and say, take it down!
Yes, stagnate.
That was expertly played. Gain a point of inspiration.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Paralyzed ain't gonna be doing shit while he's, paralyzed. Alright, anyways, Idravok runs in and does some serious work dead on, as thanks to the efforts of Cobweb, he has access directly to the keystone, and is gonna make a very important Arcana roll.
Before you roll, can I give him my inspiration? Is that a possibility or no?
You can.
I would like to do that.
I'm really glad you did.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god!
As he would quickly do incantations, and you see a bubble-like shield form and close in around the stone. Keep it up! Damage it further! I can close it with just some time! Destined.
I'm going to... Oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm going to move over to Cobweb and take whatever reaction attack, if that's even a thing, during
It's
paralyzed.
They can't do
Nope.
anything.
No. Okay, I'm going to use 30 of my lay on hands to
Okay.
heal Cobweb,
Let's
if I can
go.
find it. Why did it just do a 1? Okay, no. So you have 30 health now.
Alrighty. As he sort of starts awake.
And then I will use a bonus action for... because that's technically not a spell. I will use Branding Smite again.
Those dice, my god.
And then I will move... I think that's 5. Yeah, I can move right up to him.
Alright.
And that is my full turn.
Assisting Idravok and giving him some metal to work behind. Dismiss.
Ah, yeah.
I would like to go ahead and jump and try to land on this thing.
Okay.
As you know, I add an athletics check because I'm raging. It has advantage. Essentially, in the number of feet I can jump on top of regular jumping rules.
Easily done. And you would take a leap and you would land firmly on top of its head as you would land on top of that golden, gilded, almost royal crown headdress of its as you land firmly, and your weight kind of makes it buckle a little bit as it's still too dazed to be able to react properly. It's prime for the picking.
And claw attacks, because he's paralyzed, I forget.
It's
the
advantage.
rules.
Yeah, you have advantage.
Because, yeah, so you don't have to...
Is it auto crit too?
No, I don't think so. Let me see.
I don't know.
Attack rolls, the creature have advantage. If any attack that hits the creature is... any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet. So, yes!
Yes!
We'll double the damage here, whatever you do.
Alright.
Oh, let's go.
2 of those are hits. The 15 is not a hit.
Oh.
Mm.
I'll just delete that.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it. Roll damage for the last attack. 13,
Hey.
it's 21.
So
Doubled.
I'll roll 2d6 because it's a crit.
Oh, okay.
And just
Oh,
add
right.
that damage.
Okay. So 8 and 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19. 29 damage is the true amount. You're really tearing into this thing, and you can see that there's blood trails that are permeating out from these wounds that you're creating. And it is just becoming part of the whirlpool watery air as this bluish hue that's taking up the room is starting to turn red a little bit
Alright. That is
in blood.
Ooh. It's the Northern Lights, but murder.
That brings us to its turn. I believe it remains paralyzed until the end of its turn.
Turn.
Let me see. Paralyzed creatures are, in fact, incapacitated, so it cannot take an action. And it cannot move or speak. It certainly can't speak through its telepathy. That's not going to happen. It can't really do anything. It effectively loses its turn.
Fuck your
What?
chicken strips.
Chicken strips be damned. Its turn is over. And that brings us to this mantle. It's going for the cat. It's going to do 1, then 2, and then 3. What's your AC?
12. Yeah, the AC is shit. Just assume it hits.
It rolled a 2, and then a 2, and then a 1.
Fuck your chicken strips!
It seems as though the magical water inside of this one is still actively boiling from the radiance of Erythal. That brings us to this one. Is your light thing still on?
Me?
Yes.
It is. I am still concentrating on it. Yes.
Because you cast a spell. What did that break concentration? Or
That
am I
was channel
mistaken?
divinity. It doesn't
Oh
cast a
no, that
spell.
okay, not a spell. Okay, so you did. No, you cast. No, you didn't.
Only another concentration spell would break it.
You did healing
Yeah.
word though.
That's
A concentration spell would break concentration.
only another concentration spell would end concentration on this.
I'm rusty on that. All right, whatever.
Wisdom save. DC's 15.
Okay.
15 radiant if they fail. Half
Reroll
if they
the-
succeed.
This is a new round. Reroll the damage.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Gotta scroll up for this. Where the fuck are you? There you are.
Just roll 3d8 in the little bar there.
Yeah, I got. R3D8. 9 and does it plus anything?
Nope.
It's not.
It's just a 3d8.
Okay.
Believe me, I fucking played Ember and Strahd. I know how clerics work.
Hold on a second. What the fuck?
Yeah, usually if you roll multiple die, you don't add a spellcasting modifier to it.
Depending on the spell.
Yeah, it's depending, yeah.
Okay. It would take half because it succeeded, so that is 4. I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll attack Bryce. Your AC is what, 15?
16.
16. 2 17s will hit.
Ay, 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 that hurts.
Alright. 2 con saves.
Alright.
Damn.
And here's the second one. 10.
God damn, man. I don't know
Yay.
how- you are just getting by with
Well, this is if I'm even up. How much damage do I take total?
a grand total of 19.
Okay, I'm still up then. Yeah.
God.
Alright.
Oh, I'm not looking good though.
Okay. The end of your turn. The Abyssalith is back in action.
Did I get its attention, especially with my heels digging into its head?
Yeah.
I would think so.
So much so that it is essentially going to like a weird, expertly done tail attack. It's trying to swipe its own head.
It's pissed.
Let me see. Does it still have Vantage on you, or you didn't recklessly
No,
attack
I
that
didn't
turn?
reckless.
Okay.
I used
No,
the
that-
damage from paralysis.
Alright.
Hmm.
For Dismas Fashion, that won't hit. That brings us to Nadira, who is a cat.
Hey, I'm a cat. I'm gonna attack this one on the left.
Alright.
I think that's the one I hit already. Whichever
It's
one
the
I hit
weaker one
already.
for sure.
Great. Cool. Cool.
The saber-tooth is southern.
Yo, I've been in the South. Fuck them. Yes.
Well,
No.
you know, that's gonna hit.
Strength DC 14, please.
That one I think was already prone.
Oh, I didn't know because it attacked. Didn't it attack me? Is that the one that attacked me?
Oh, that's right. Stood up. Yeah.
Stood
Alright.
up.
So let me take the damage out first.
Good job, kitty cat.
Strength. It rolled a 22.
Oh yeah,
So it stays
16.
up this time.
Well,
Alright.
fuck you.
Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm pleased with that.
At the end of your turn, another attack towards Dismas. I wonder how this is gonna turn out.
I'm going to use my reaction to impose disadvantage because of my... Where is it?
Oh, you see your fighting style?
Yeah, my fighting style, which is shield. Where is it? There we go.
Interception? Oh, protection.
Yeah, protection.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
And turning what would have been finally a hit against Dismas into a miss. Shocker.
Let's go.
See, that's Cobweb's turn. Make a death saving throw, Cobweb.
No, he's up with 30.
Oh, never mind. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot to get rid of this. That's
I
what
was about
confused
to
me.
say, ooh.
Yeah, I was sitting there for a while. I was
I
like,
totally
does he
forgot about
remember?
that.
Yeah.
No, I forgot to get rid of the little indicator. That's what tripped me up.
Cobweb takes a stick out of his pocket, shoves it in his nose, breaks it back into place, and he's gonna use
What's this,
another
like-
giant's might.
Was this Far Cry 4 healing or something like that?
Oh, whoops. I was just trying to take it off.
Okay. Oh, fuck me. I have to modify the token again. All right.
Alright.
Stand by, ladies and gents. I'm doing it again.
Let's see what we
Alright.
got.
Oh, for God's sakes, please. All right. I have to modify this value. It's a 2. I'm going to click out of the box. That's going to be set to a 2. Out of the box. And we're going to update the art. Don't you be cheeky. Boom.
Hey, there he
It
is.
finally
All
flew
right.
over.
I successfully diffused the bomb as you become mighty once again, as Jolly Green is in it to win it.
Alrighty. I am running up 2 fisty boys. Let's see what we got. Or actually, no, because of the... Ooh. No, I don't want to do that. I'm instead going to Cain enable this motherfucker with a rock.
Okay.
Let's see here. Ah. Oh, come on, man. Alright.
Womp womp.
Second one? Question mark?
Oh,
Womp womp. Aw, poor Cobweb.
Yeah,
he really just wants to hit something.
I do.
Alright. And at the end of your turn, I think he has one more attack. Going towards Dismas still.
Mhm.
Anyways, it's the Brine Mantle's turn.
Chill him out.
Fuck off. It's still in the light. It's gonna make... what was it? Wisdom
Nine.
save, was it?
Yeah, DC 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Damn.
4. Yeah, that was like, it has no like modifier to it. That was just a straight roll. All right. Anyways,
Fuck, man.
stab, stab, stab.
Okie dokie, pokey pokey.
Ooh, ouch. All right, we're gonna do this in order. 21, it will hit you.
All right.
You take 11 piercing damage.
Barely up.
19 will hit you. You take 5 piercing damage.
The light flickers and goes out as Erthal goes down.
Oh, fuck me.
All right, as you fall, and the light of Zula within you would falter as you hit the ground. Nadira, you would kind of see that you're cleric just ate shit.
Yeah.
And there's 2 boyos here.
Yeah.
Now turning their attention towards you.
Cool. Great. Let's do it. Stamp.
Perhaps your friends in the nearby vicinity would be of assistance. I recommend it. All right.
Yeah,
These
you
guys are
yeah.
not too smart, so I'll be that. That's this one's turn. 3 stabs to the cat. Boop, boop,
Ooh.
boop. 9 is a no. 24 is a hit.
Yeah. Obvi.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then
I'm
21,
nothing.
another 6 damage.
Okay. Perfect. Okay.
Aerithal, make a death save.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Success. Okay. Top of the initiative. It is Dagny's turn.
Alright. Yeah, not gonna take any chances. Using my last 3rd level spell slot to cast Magic Missile on the creature.
Show me some numbers.
15 force.
As you pelt it, and your missiles would drill into the wounds that Dismas had created. Alright. Which brings us to Idravok. Idravok would tap you on the shoulder, Destined. Assist me with this! I require your strength! Push the circle in!
Alrighty.
I'm gonna consider this kind of like a combined turn here, as it looks like you need to physically push the now completed veil around the crystal inwards to basically like wrap it around the keystone and complete this effective banishment.
So, am I just pushing it, or do I have to do like an ability check, strength check?
This would just be a strength check, while he will do a arcana check.
Ah, bro.
Oof. If anybody wants to give that boy inspiration,
I will give you my inspiration.
Let's go. Where'd my sheet go?
Oh my god! All right, so let's see how you do.
Oh god.
There
Yes.
Hey.
That was loud.
So, your boy came through.
Yes! Finally!
As Idravok would do some final somatic components, as there is a flicker of dust that floats in this watery air, as you, using your might, would crush this veil that he created as it contacts the keystone, and it would shudder violently. And you would see the creature shudder and would cry out.
This world doesn't belong to any of you!
Bye-bye.
As,
But it doesn't belong to you either.
Back in the box.
I'm gonna real quick.
Oh, I'm gone.
Why did Nadira just poof? Oh, we are all poofing.
Oh.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh god.
There's a big old flash.
Oh,
Give you-
I'm still here.
No, you're not. I said you were.
Oh, there we go.
I'm still there.
No, you're not.
Oh no.
Just like slowly, one by one.
There's Dagny.
No, you're not.
Get sold out.
Everyone goes numb. Give your DM a moment.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Aerithal picking up the divine cell phone. Zula, I want to go home. Can you pick me up?
I
not
don't
have
think
a
I can.
token.
I'm
Wait, what?
unconscious.
That's right, you don't have a token. It is by design. Just flipping a few switches. Bear with me.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
Okay. Did I forget anybody? I did. They go away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Some time passes. And
Hello.
Woo!
it seems though you've all been collected here. You can see
Did we get
Idravok
'em?
is tending to your wounds. Erithal, you are stable. Up at 1 as a matter of fact. Idravok would look as everyone would slowly begin to rise. No, don't do that. Hey, get out of here. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up everybody's tokens.
Me yelling at the man on the other side of my bed that I see in the darkness after taking copious amounts of strange pills.
Mm-hmm. Fuck off.
Alright.
That's crazy.
There would be a blue flash, a scream from the Abyssalith, and an interval of darkness. But surely everyone would come to their senses clambered on the floor. It looks like Idravok may have been able to move you guys, and you can see, tucked within his chest, clutching it tightly, is a cracked but very intact, now secured, keystone.
How was he able to move me?
Science.
The same way he moved you the
Magic.
first time.
With a system of pulleys, I imagine.
He's pretty strong to lift near 300 pounds.
Damn right he is. You can see there's drag marks. You're also all very wet.
That's fine.
Gross.
And Dagny, like noticing that she's kind of damp, will use prestidigitation to kind of move the water off.
Cobweb takes off his bowler cap and wrings it out.
What the hell was that?
We won. Thanks to the quick thinking of each and every one of you. I have my reservations about each of you. Given things I don't understand, I'm naturally wary of. It is our nature. But, that being said, you're all very resourceful. And you know how to put up a fight in more ways than one. We have it. This keystone is going to serve us perfectly, I think.
Well, I suppose it's best we finally get the hell out of this place.
Right, this is the part where you tell us where the exit is.
Back the way we came.
Oh,
Great, let's get the hell out of here.
yeah.
Right you are. I'm going to take some extra precautions to secure this keystone. Wrap it so there's no chances it may discharge energy again. When it re-secured that creature, it did discharge a large amount of its energy and, well, those cracks in the ceiling are disconcerting. And the fact that water is seeping out from much of it is even further of concern. You would all look up on that, and you would see that, yeah, there's like some small waterfalls that are pooling onto the grounds coming from the ceiling.
You must be underneath a lake or a river.
Alright.
I guess I'm gonna start. Oh, sorry. You go.
We were speaking up. Alright? If you can move, let's get out of here.
I'm gonna quickly go over to Erithal, and I'm gonna heal him a little bit. Because he's mucho injured.
I'm gonna use Prayer of Healing. And I guess I'll target everybody. Because I guess there's 6. So.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, 11.
That takes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's like while we're doing all this, I guess. While we're like running.
Okay.
All right then.
Fair is fair.
So wait, hold on. Is this adding? Yeah, it is adding. Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
I agree.
I suppose me and Cobweb will open up the doors.
You do so, and you notice that there's been a bit of a change to the environment. You can see that the path ahead of you is widely flooded.
Oh.
Excuse me.
You think the water pervert is in there somewhere? I'm
Could I
gonna
lead
make
the
a
charge?
Perception check to try to see if there's anything funny, toe touchy about this water.
Roll perception.
Gotcha. Oh. My God!
Ooh.
Finally.
This water does not instill any confidence in you whatsoever, and you can see that there's a churning coming up ahead that has no obvious explanation.
Right.
Yeah, this water is clearly demon possessed.
Should I lead the charge?
I mean, if you got the balls, I guess. I wouldn't go in there.
Dismiss is already waiting through it.
Oh shit.
Is it like
Alright.
up to the ceiling, or how high are the ceilings?
The ceilings are about barely 15 feet.
How high?
And the water is a good 4.5 or so feet deep. It varies. And right
but-
here it goes downwards.
But not so much that people couldn't stand on it and not hit the ceiling.
Stand on the
There
water?
should be some space, yes.
Okay, great.
Is Cobweb tall enough, or
walk.
does he have to swim? Because I can
damn
just
you.
hold on to him, if that's
No,
the
we
case.
can all walk on water now.
Yep.
Ooh. Let's go.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess.
I'm like,
Sorry.
goblin.
I'm like,
Jesus.
Why make this harder than it needs to be?
Fuck
Well, I
the
mean,
chicken
I don't-
strips.
I don't necessarily need to walk on the water, but that's fine.
Well, now if something pops out of the water, you can fight on it. So
Yeah, I guess that's
Fuck
true,
the
yeah.
chicken strips.
All right.
Alright,
I was gonna build a little canoe, but this works.
let us move.
right, yeah, 10. We're good.
Like remembering that creature that I saw earlier. I'm gonna
stopping you right there, Destin.
Yeah, like I'm remembering that creature earlier, and then you said there was a whirlpool right there, right?
I thought it
Oh,
was
yeah.
down.
Your token movements are your declarative movements. So, unfortunately, for
Water
you, Destin,
wraith thing.
Oh, that's fine.
It's a water weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
coming out for you.
That's fine.
That is a 24 to hit.
Who? Me?
You destined.
Sure. You could hit me.
Okay.
That's fine.
That would connect as you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
And let me see. As essentially it would envelop you, as it would move here, and you are now restrained.
Okay. But since this is water, am I necessarily, like, drowning in it?
Can you
You
breathe?
don't need to
Well, I mean, I don't need
because
to
you're-
breathe. Well, I just wanted to know because of that.
You're a construct, so breathing and drowning do not apply to you. Still, you're constricted, and the magical water for this, essentially, rather than being, like, inside of this, per se, actually, no, I guess you technically would still be inside of it, because this is, like, it's magical fucking water. It's fucky. You're standing on top of the flood water, but this magic water has enveloped you, and you're actively being crushed.
Okay.
Suppose if we're attacking this, we'll just go from left to right initiative because I'm lazy.
Yeah, okay.
Well, hello, sir. Thank you for joining us.
I suppose naturally we're attacking.
Yeah.
And I guess
Yep,
I'm
that's
first
what the
left.
implication. Yes, that's what the implication
Sorry.
was.
Took me a minute to get my head on straight.
So-
Swallowed out with my long sword twice.
Okay.
Oh.
Reckless as always, because I have health. But just unless I otherwise state it, I'm always reckless. Sorry.
Okay.
So is
Ah.
okay. I was wondering. I was waiting for that. Both would hit. Is your longsword magical?
This piece of shit, no.
That's a shame. All right, so it takes 3, 6, takes 9. Boop, boop.
Kind of
Okay.
saving my leftover rages here.
then-
Cobweb.
So, do I not get a turn?
Restrained.
You're restrained for.
Yeah,
we'll
can't
go
I try to break that on my turn?
You will have your turn. Just you'll be last in the order. Unless you guys really want to roll for initiative again, because I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be doing that a lot.
E.
All right, it's like diet initiative. It's in order of the marching order. So if you want to be higher on the initiative order, perhaps you should take point. That's your
Okay.
DM suggestion. Cobweb.
Alrighty. Cobweb's going to point up at the water weird that has just enveloped his big mechanical friend, and he is going to say, "Toucher!" Before going in for a couple punches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, last an hour. We're good. Okay.
Hey.
Oh! It cracked the screen. Finally, I saw that. That was really cool.
Here
All right.
Oh, I see
comes
it
number
too.
2. Oh, where were these rolls? Come on.
I know, right? All right. As you are punching this thing, and it would take the damage, although it is resisting because it's made of water. Magic water. All right, Aerithal.
I'm in pain. Toll the dead.
Bing bong. Your opinion is wrong. Let's see. What kind of save is this?
Wisdom. DC 15.
It ain't too smart. Take that D12. Roll one.
2d12. Because 5th level.
Oh, right.
9 necrotic.
Nice. You wither it down.
Owie.
Attacking.
Owie.
Well, I'm just gonna go for the.
Okay. Is the saber suck? It takes the damage. Very nice.
Yeet.
Anything else?
That is my turn.
Nadira.
If I throw fire at it, do I risk hitting Destined?
He has a pretty good chance.
Do it.
Do it? Cool.
Yeah, I can
Great.
take it.
Great. Fire. I throw it.
Woo! That will certainly hit. However, it resists fire. So it
Rude.
take half.
Oh, it's made of water.
As there was a hiss of created steam as this thing's form is beginning to fail considerably. Which brings us to Idravach, who
Ace
is
would probably be good.
smart enough to tuck that keystone away, tucking it with a lot of secure wrappings, as there's not one, but 2 phantasmal daggers coming at this thing.
Ooh. Oh, dang.
And one will hit. That deals. Ooh, what's that? Spicy. Wow. And this is, I'm assuming, yeah, this is magical. 1923. It's HP, as
Holy shit.
there was this spectral dagger that like a dart would cut right through it, and you would see this necrotic wave wash through the water as it would fall into the puddle. And Destined, you are relieved of being constricted. So it would seem that even on top of the water, you need to watch your step, as this place is inherently dangerous.
That's fine.
We need to move quickly.
But
Yeah, we don't know
carefully.
what else is down here.
I have time for that.
Well, unless you want to keep running into more fights, just try and keep it quick and quiet.
Yes.
You know.
All right, show me your moves.
B-Man, once we round that corner, I'd like to make a perception check.
Yeah, look for any more spots of water.
All right, roll perception. I'll pause you there.
Dirty 20.
23.
Dirty, dirty. Having your senses heightened, you would take a good look of your surroundings. Now gaining an understanding on the magic and how this place works. And you would notice that typically where water is not stagnant, that generally means that there's a threat. Or perhaps where there is light that may also potentially pose a threat, as you observe that those magically altered lampposts do seem to pose trouble at times.
So you're saying the water looks weird.
Yeah. In layman's terms, where the water looks weird, you don't want to step there.
Amazing.
Can Cobweb attempt to break one of these lanterns off of its sort of rack and carry it around?
Sure.
Yeah.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna create just a simple light, because I don't have to deal with that. Oop. You'd break it off the rack, and you would illuminate your path.
Right. He's going to basically shine it over the water, trying to help out with catching any reflections that might not sit right, you know. Basically looking for where the water's weird.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yeah. On a side note, Dismas is going back to Spider-Maning on the ceiling.
That's what's up.
Yeah, him. All right, show me some movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Again, on the ceiling, in case you didn't catch it.
I heard you.
Oh.
Are there any more sections that look oddly rippling, just like this?
You would stop here, as you would see that the lamp here appears to be influencing the water, and you can see the ripple effect that's coming from the light is also being rippled in the water. There's a very subtle churning. Perhaps there's something there. And your footsteps would have similar ripples. You don't break the surface tension, but you certainly are creating your own small waves. And you would all stop, I would say, Erithal, you put your hand up and everyone would stop their motion.
Yeah.
And you would look as the ripples would cross over the disturbance here, and a creature would rise out of the water and is looking around.
Oh.
It's has a very sullen body motion to it, and despite looking around this general area, it doesn't appear to have noticed you guys and would slowly seep back into the water, but not entirely. It just seems to be sitting there. If you cross its line of sight here, you think you might disturb it.
Does anybody have any, like, random objects to throw in the water to kind of get its attention somewhere else?
Well, he seems to like the lamps, and I got one of those.
So put the lamp down.
Oh, shit, yeah, you're right. Like just in the water?
I don't know. All I know is it's drawing attention to us more than we need.
Right. Well, I'll go put this back, I guess.
And he's going to very, very carefully, and with making as little ripples as possible, he's going to backtrack and set the lantern down.
Stealth.
Ooh, okay.
Christ.
You're in a giant waterbed.
Yeah, you're right.
That's all three.
DC's lower because you're a little guy.
Hiya! Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh god.
Sake, bro.
Yeah, your steps would kind of clang these two planks together, and although it doesn't lift its head up entirely, it just seems to be slowly meandering towards the commotion.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Like I
if we
said
move out
before,
of the way, it'll go after him only.
well, does somebody have like an object they're willing to just chuck over in the other direction to make another like splash noise?
Yeah, but the issue
So
is
it
we have
turns
to
away?
go the other direction.
Here, I'll go ahead and just will pipe up, quickly usher them. Go on and hide around that corner. I'll try and lure it off into a dead end.
Yeah.
Can I cast that at a higher
like,
level?
I'm.
That's not a concentration spell, right? Water walk doesn't break if I cast something else.
No, it only lasts for an hour. It's not concentration.
Okay, so I can cast something else and not break it. Great.
Just don't go down.
Just no pressure. All right. Pass without a trace on all of us, plus 10 to our stealth.
Okay.
Oh, I have to do the stupid template. Shit.
All right.
Hello, big circle.
That would affect everybody.
Yeah, I'm trying to delete it. It's not letting me.
Yeah, click on it and hit your delete key on your keyboard.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
Do you have a... Okay, you see on the left, like the list of controls, there's something called measurement controls.
Yeah.
You click on the little ruler, so that's highlighted orange.
Nailed it.
There you go. Yeah, because if you're in token mode, it won't do that. It's a
Cool,
technical
cool.
thing. Anyways, you
Still
pass that
fun.
trace as everyone moves.
That's without a trace.
I guess I'll just press against the wall, like try to body block, so
And the
it hits
little-
me rather than them.
Cloud puff footfalls would add a small pocket of air between your feet and the water tension, which seems to greatly soften the ripples you're creating as you water walk. Still, it is meandering its way over.
Yeah,
Its head is still like looking pretty much down at its quote-unquote feet, but you feel like any serious disturbances, if it looks up, it's gonna aggro.
Yeah, I'm going to stealthily skitter-scatter on the ceiling, up and past it, if that's possible.
With pass without trace, yeah, just make a stealth check.
Okay. $31.
Expertly done.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of... And as I get past it, see if I can just rip like a pebble or some earth out of the ceiling and kind of just like drop a few little things into the water like breadcrumbs. Not too much to create a big ass disturbance, just like more small to kind of lead it away.
Okay. It would continue its march over here, and you would suddenly start dropping some pebbles.
It's your meta turn.
Starts coming back. It's picking up its pace a little bit now, but it's still in this sullen, sulking motion, and would just come over to and feel the ripples you created.
Okay, so I say we slowly start creeping along this wall here and just hug the wall. Hug it.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
The wall becomes your new friend.
The wall is now our friend.
All right.
I would like to just kind of hold an action to if is about to get its attention. I'll another pebble off in this corner.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. So you're
Sorry.
prepped to do that again. Did you get rid of your lamppost cobweb?
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Group stealth roll.
Group stealth. Who's got the best?
21, 20.
I gotta do.
Oh,
At this-
fucking.
Oh, for
Cobweb.
fuck's sake.
Well,
Damn it,
keep in
Cobweb.
mind that's not that I'm looking for crit fails at this rate because the modifiers are so high. It's still a plus 10, so that's a 14.
Yeah.
All right, this thing will make just as a passive perception of that. All right, show me some movements. You don't seemingly, as you're all hugging the wall, have any agitation coming out of this thing. And Nadira, as you get here, you see that there is more disturbances coming from over here, and you can hear now there's the sound of metal footfalls. It looks like
Metal?
there is metal.
Oh,
As
fuck.
hear the sloshing of water. As it looks like something is just kind of slowly sulking around.
Oop.
As
Sorry,
you would
Damn it.
see-
do that.
As you would see it, there is another one of these. It looks as though the remnants of those fire elemental constructs have now been completely overtaken by this auric water. And have assumed a new form. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet, and going off of stealth, it continue to not notice you as it comes.
I'm wondering where the fuck
Over
is
here.
Idravok at this fucking point?
He's right here, and I'm just not moving the token because I'm moving other tokens, but he's in the back of the party.
I'm just gonna slowly keep creeping.
Yeah, being past people.
Okay.
The morph.
Just slowly creep, creep, creep. Slow and steady.
Oh, deep breaths.
And right as you get to about here, it's rounding this corner.
Oh,
and
hello.
Dagny, it too has this sluggish movement. You feel like if you don't do something quick, it's gonna see either you or Idravok. Cobweb and I'll say Aerithal too, your very high passive perception. You also understand that there's a potential issue here.
If I attack it, it's gonna fucking set shit off.
There's plenty of pebbles around. Can I throw one at the wall behind it?
Sure.
Fuck it, I'll use prestidigitation to create a noise over here.
Okay, well, if you're gonna do that, then I'm not gonna throw my rock.
Okay. You create the noise, and immediately you would see a jolt to attention of this thing's armor as it would hurry on over as if a soldier ready for combat. It immediately breaks out of this sulking motion, and you see like arms raised in is almost mimicking a soldier ready for combat. It's just gonna make a it's gonna make a perception check.
Oh god.
The wall is made of wall.
Why is the wall speaking elemental?
What the Kentucky Fried Fuck, my guy?
Whoa!
It starts looking around furiously. Oops. And turns around. It sees Idravok.
Idravok, you slow fuck.
Let's see here. I'll give you guys an immediate reaction here.
I'm casting fucking this. God, that was shitty damage.
It makes a con save. It rolled a 22.
God damn it.
Alright. Let's see. Let me check one thing with this guy. No.
Can I Sacred Flame him? Or, wait, can I actually even see him?
You can see him if you wish to do that. You can.
I mean, we seem to be outright attacking him, so I will.
With that being the case, is this other creature? I don't know if that's supposed to be.
This thing was like a fucking super soldier in his past life or something. I don't know.
Damn!
God damn! Alright. Idravok's gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I'm essentially waiting for people to stop shooting projectiles so I can do something. Does anyone else have any more pew-pews?
Nope.
No, I was just wondering if this other creature. Okay, never mind. It's moving away.
Okay.
That answers my question.
Yeah, essentially... over there, from the ceiling.
Okay.
I wanted to kind of just stand up upside down, and I want to grab him and pull him out of the water.
You're Batmaning him?
Pretty much.
Okay. Contesting rolls, athletics, acrobatics. You know how that shit works.
Okay.
Hey.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
So you technically succeed, but just look at this man.
Wow.
I still get him.
You just barely get him. There is a spirit that is within this water that is just something otherworldly. This appears to be something that's beyond just your typical construct. There's a inhabitants, a presence that is that of an expert fighter. Still, you would pull this thing out of the water, and you have this hard lock on this thing as it is successfully grappled.
I might, because I have multi-attack. So use the first to grapple him and just kind of like keeping him out of the water to try and not make more ripples and cause more problems.
Yeah. If you have multi-attack, you can do that.
Yeah, with my second kind of thing, I pull him out of the water and then fucking bite into the armor.
Oh shit.
Okay, go ahead. That would hit.
Ooh.
You're biting. Bear in mind, you're biting a construct, so there's no
I'm aware.
vampiric.
Mhm.
But yeah, you do that damage.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm kind of just like upside down, like fucking full Nelson, holding this thing, making him an open target as best I can.
Like, I'm
All right.
seeing that, and I fucking motion for each of fucking get your ass over here.
He's moving, giving you a side eye. Naturally. And as he passes by, he will conjure not one, but two phantasmal daggers to chuck right into this thing. To silence it. Attaboy! That's a crit and a 20.
Oh shit.
Unnatural 20, of course. Okay. Fuck me, dude. You're a god. Alright, that's 21 plus 7. That's 28. 38, 39, 44, 50. This thing is up at 2 HP after that.
Bro, Idravok's going nuts.
As these daggers that he wills into his hand, they have a terrifying presence to them. As you would see that as it contacts this, it almost rots the metal on contact, and you would see the ethereal water evaporate. And you have a mangled rust bucket still in your grasp that's barely moving, Dismas, as Idravok gets to safety.
Alright. Can I finish it off, or would it have a...
Sure, I'll give you the option to finish it off here.
Yeah.
You would see that, you would hear commotion coming from the other room, so you're going to want to be quick.
Yeah. Another bite.
That hits.
Hmm.
And there's no way you're going to do less than 2 damage, so you, of course, would do the job and would take one last bite as you rip what's left of this thing's neck off, and it would crumple into pieces.
Yeah, I suppose for Arathal, because it's the first time he's seeing it, fucking Dismiss's jaw literally unhinges, and the kind of where the lip cheeks, or where the lip line ends, they just extend as the cheeks kind of rip open. 2 fangs just pierce through the armor.
Well, that's disconcerting.
What are you, like, Predator?
Kind of. And yeah, after that, I'll just sink back into the shadows, carrying this thing off and away with me.
Oh my
We'll
god.
go by.
I just kind of pick up Cobweb by the scruff of his stuff, and I just start moving.
Oh.
Hey, hands off my stuff! Jeez, this is new. This swagger is new.
Oh, so being that, I'm not sure if I'm seeing through a wall or not, but like, was this a wall to go over?
You can clamber over that. It's a close clearing, but yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and with me.
Okay.
Like a spider receding to its nest.
Mm.
Yeah, I have to bring it back to feed my babies.
And you'd all re-enter this room once again, where it seems like there's no immediate signs of danger here, and you have an opportunity to catch your breath after that.
Well,
Where
then
the
Just
it
keep
hell are you
moving.
lagging behind?
Let's just keep moving.
Alright.
Like, I'm turning to each rock and I'm saying, why the hell are you lagging behind?
Someone needs to cover the rear.
So what's the
Is there an
fastest way out of here?
There was effectively only one route that led into the end of this place. Unfortunately, it may not be so simple. That blast could have collapsed other parts of this place. Then again, it could have shaken other areas open, but I feel like that's hopelessly optimistic.
Right.
Glass half full kind of guy, so we'll go with the second one, I guess. So which direction are we heading again?
He would point in that direction.
Righto.
There you go. And as a DM's inquiry, if you guys want to keep going, like, you're basically retracing this entire dungeon. You got plenty of it left. We could end things here. If not, this could drag on. And I kind of want to end things here, to be honest. It's up to you guys, really, what the
I'm
group is
fine
feeling.
with that.
That's fine by
I'm
me.
fine with that.
Save the
Alright.
Great Escape for next week.
Sure.
All right.
Excellent.
And with that, everyone exchanging some cautious words with one another as tensions are still high. We'll end the session here.
Yay!
Awesome.